up earlier still. Like it doesn't
Yes.
change anything. Except, fun fact, during spring forward, there are more car crashes because people are more tired.
Really?
Mm-hmm. There was a
I
whole thing on it in the spring. It was
I
interesting.
did not know that.
So it was an interesting fact. But I will be right back. I'm gonna grab some snacks before we start.
No sweat. Good morning.
Hello. Hold up.
He dead.
Hello.
Hello, how's it going?
Hi. I'm gonna be late like 10 minutes. I hope that's fine.
That's okay. Is something wrong, or did an emergency happen, or are you okay?
Yeah, emergency. I'm just walking the dog. I woke up like 5 minutes ago, so.
Oh, no sweat. Don't.
Uh,
Yeah, don't rush or anything. You're good.
just wanted to call to let you know.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Well, other than that, everything fine.
Good.
Okay. Well, I'll see you in 10-ish minutes then.
No problem, sir. Take your time. You're good.
Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hello?
Hello. Good morning.
Yes. I just had dinner. Yeah.
Oh, good evening. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No. It's the way it works. The way the world works. Hello.
How's the
Hello.
week been going?
Oh God. One of the worst weeks of my life.
Yeah, holidays are almost here.
Yeah. No, it was mostly because of the dog attack.
Is everything okay, or...
I mean, the dog survived, but it was pretty bad.
I'm so
It
sorry.
was. Yeah. So it's like. It's one of those like things where you really don't know how to react because, like it's obviously it's awful for my neighbor who like for their dog, but like yeah from so what happened is essentially like because we have a shared stairwell and I
Yeah.
was going inside while they were going downstairs
Mhm.
and their dog was downstairs but they weren't, they were upstairs. They have a small black dog and we have motion sensitive lights, so it was dark in the hallway. Did not see the dog. I opened the door. I don't even know if my dog saw the dog. He was just on her. And like I was at the moment it felt good because he let go, he went outside, it's good. I mean, he's not a violent dog. He's a Dalmatian actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, he let her go, so it's like, okay, that's fine then. But obviously she was very hurt. She had like two, I don't know if they were broken, but they were like cracked ribs. And
Oh, dear.
I mean, yeah, I'm paying for the damages, and like that's like all well and good, and I really want that dog to be okay. And I actually met her today, and she was really happy. Yeah, just it was just such an accident. I have no idea what happened in my dog's mind either, because he has no history of violence, and the fact that he did this. And like, was he just surprised? Was he mad? Like, because these two dogs, they don't like each other to begin with. So like, I have no idea what happened. But yeah, that's been a week.
I am so sorry.
Uh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's all also like hard to know how to feel because it's bad for me. It's worse for the neighbor, you know. Ugh. One of those don't really know what to feel moments, except yeah, just everyone's sad in general.
Well, it could have been much worse, and it could have been a situation that ended up ensuing and whatnot, and it didn't. I'm thankful for that at least.
Yeah, well, that's also kind of the case because I like in the span of 2 days I became like an expert on dog attacks and like the law, and like from what I could tell, I even contacted like a judicial like assistant, but like as far as I can tell, at least in Sweden, dog attacks don't count as a crime.
Okay.
Like the dog can have a history, like it can be reported and such, but like between the dogs and the owners themselves, like yes, there's like you can't really sue that except if anyone was acting negligent. I mean, we were both having our dogs on their leashes, and the only problem I made was I opened the door and I didn't see the dog. So like yeah, and I mean obviously. Also, the fact that my neighbor, that she was upstairs and her dog was downstairs, like, what? Like, she had, like, one of those, like, flexi roll-on leashes.
Mm-hmm.
So she didn't know what her dog was doing. And I was technically the only witness, which is kind of fucked up when you think about it. So, yeah. One of those messy occasions. I'm just looking at my dog, he's so dumb, he has no idea what he's done, and I don't even know why he did it.
I cannot explain the behavior of animals, unfortunately. All I know is that when my cats fight, or when they do stupid things, it's just like, well, I have to accept it.
Yeah. Like, oh well, I hope you become friends again at least.
Hey, Tony.
Hey.
Did you enjoy yesterday?
Sa du, men stäng av den då.
Vad är den till för?
Den var för,
You defeated a curtain of elemental evil.
And a snake that,
Yeah.
had amazing abilities.
It had one ability, which was to bite.
I mean, sounds very snake-like.
But yeah, so yeah, I kind of missed the whole introduction last week.
It's all good.
Don't worry,
Yeah.
we'll go over a recap and everything once we get everyone here, and we're going to have Victoria be late by 10 minutes, so we'll have plenty of time to catch you up.
What did we do last session? Let me go through the roles.
Now, let me take us over, since we're good. I do have your assignments updated, so your Tempest Sun Mage assignment was to remove without killing the Fae in the storage barn. I believe you did that.
Yep, put him in a good
Did.
old barrel.
Oh yes, and my ability scores are fixed.
Yep, that was easy to do. Don't worry.
Yeah. I think I was just going to. Oh yeah, I should. Yeah, I was gonna give my character a name.
Overrated.
Who
Yeah.
needs-
Not gonna lie, kind of love the idea of just being the paladin.
We had in Ages of Ashes the paladin until like it was 12 sessions in, and I asked him what his name was, and it was just so weird just calling him the paladin. But hey, if that's what you want.
Yeah. I don't. Because yeah, I wrote down on Discord here as the name just Vass, but that's just because I find it like a funny pun, but it's not a good name.
I mean,
I mean-
had a character named Punchy McFace Smasher, so honestly, there's no bad name.
I'm named Disco. Like, come on.
But Disco never dies.
Disco never dies.
Ah.
Which could very well be proven wrong. Bramble's not against
Exactly. I
killing.
cannot wait.
Disco is dead.
So Crow, yesterday,
This sounds like tequila.
seven was it 7 characters? It was 5 PCs and 2 NPCs were defeated by a shower curtain for about 45 minutes. And at one point, the cleric was on his hands and knees crawling away from this curtain crying, "Let me talk to God! I need to go again!" It's just like, what are you trying to do? You're trying to speed run through life? Why do you want to talk to God?
I'm confused.
I was too. Everything was happening.
Sounds about right, though.
Going for a personal best this time.
Personal best.
I lick the curtain.
Oh my god.
Okay, I think I'm just gonna make my name Reed. Yes, I'm just gonna make it English.
Okay.
I like
It sounds
that.
better. It sounds better.
Alright, let me change your token name as well. There you go. There we go. All better.
Yay.
Yeah.
That's a cool token.
I try my best, sir.
You always succeed.
It looks so awesome.
Thank you.
Do you have a Viking dedication?
I will get one
Holy, yeah.
because when I played Pathfinder before, I was a witch with a wizard dedication, and we got a free dedication, just semi picked out at random by our DM. Like we got to pick a name, and then he was like, "And that name gives you blah, 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 that dedication."
Ooh.
And I picked one, and I got the Viking dedication. So I was a witch wizard Viking.
That's
nice.
pretty solid.
It was surprisingly good. So I
Reading
just
up on
I
it.
want to I know that the Viking can be better if not attached to a witch, so I'm probably gonna get that.
Reading up on it, and I was like, this is a pretty cool dedication.
Why did you
It's
come
very-
to college? To be a Viking. Excuse me?
You heard me.
Yeah.
To the seas.
Did I stutter?
Oh wait, so some people are injured and uninjured. Oh, it's only some shit that's injured.
Yes. Samshu got stabbed by the toothpick.
That's fair. I was trying to put them to sleep, and also myself.
They did not like they do not like wizards, which is probably why they were here causing trouble, like that child.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm here.
Hello.
Hello.
How's it going, sir?
It's it's barely manageable.
I feel ya. I truly do. As we get closer to the holidays, it seems to intensify.
Yeah.
But why don't we start with a recap of what happened last time?
I can't this time.
No worries. I was trying to remember, and I was like, I could probably do it, right? I've done it in the past.
You put things into a barrel.
After obtaining our rooms, after returning from the city, we were met with a few students asking about a commotion that we had in the forest. Which
You mean
was
all the students?
A few students, a handful of the roster that is the entire graduating year. Anywho,
And 2 children who happen to belong to one of those students that
Yep.
also had to take a look at you guys?
the gun marshal who attacked us in the forest obviously exploded, and thus we returned here with the attention or notoriety of all the classmates. Decided to turn in for the night after a bath. Was that this last episode, the bath with the paper frogs, or am I
That
crazy?
was the first one. That
Yeah,
was
That was the
before
first
that.
one. Wow. I have no concept of time because I am disco.
Yeah,
We thought it
Um,
was only
timeless.
Timeless. After resting and relaxing, the next day our assignment was a smaller one to find some Fey folk, the Pugwami. Were they in the Verdant House, or am I just losing track in time?
They were in one of the storage sheds that was around campus. You didn't know which
Thank you.
one until you saw a shovel barring the way on the barn doors.
Thank you very much. After a soundproof plan of our friends going inside while Disco holds the door with some webbing, they were able to get the Pugwamis into a barrel and find the underground tunnels of the campus that distribute goods and services. Alerting Professor OT, because we were not informed that we had secret tunnels beneath the university, we informed them about the misfortunate Pugwamis, as well as the tunnels that he knew about.
Or the ghost.
Or the ghost. That was Halloween.
Yes.
After disposing of the Pugwami in the forest and getting pooped on, we spent the rest of the day just doing things to benefit ourselves. And so here we are at the end of our second day or third day.
It is
time is an
the
illusion.
third day, because remember you
Third
got
day.
that one day off before everything
Correct.
started.
Correct. So 3 days into school, and look at this. Getting pooped on, getting webbed on, and you know what? We survived an explosion. I think we're doing pretty good.
He's fine. Everything's going great.
This
Yep.
is
I
fun,
can't. It's
Gordon.
cool.
And we learned that we could go and get the headmaster instead of bringing the problem to him.
Yes,
No.
he will gladly accompany you places. He'll even help you. He's promised to support you. He wants Victoria to succeed, and he wants the rest of you to succeed as well. There is no reason to bring dirty things into his office and mess it up.
I feel like I should bring more dirty things into the office.
Oh my god. Just you wait.
Anyway.
Wait for the episode where he gets his wife to beat you up for him.
You know what?
That's fair.
That's more than fair, and I would deserve it. I would absolutely.
And I believe you
terrible.
guys did some downtime activities afterwards, because you wrapped things up rather nice and neatly very quickly. And Victoria had a sandwich shop idea, and there are a few things stopping her from doing that. Chadrick mentioned things about jerky and meat, and instead of beef, I suggested to him that he try the dinosaurs that are in the jungle. Those are more sustainable and don't require fields. I believe the lunch lady basically told you rice was a good grain for the jungle because there's so much water and so much rain, but regular grain and fields will not work because you can't clear away parts of the forest like for the beef and stuff. So there are some things to work out with your idea, but it's a good idea.
Yeah, what we said, no deforestation here.
Right, right. These people value the jungle so much because it is not only a part of their history, it is the thing that gives them all their food, a great deal of their culture. And there are things found here that are found nowhere else in the world, because you have neighbors like Geb and Nyx that have destroyed the land completely, and they have seen this and learned from that folly. So I think I will take you back to the Spire dorm so you can get some rest for the night. There you go.
Oh, let me wipe my feet off.
Nah.
Defeats.
Alright.
Oh, Chisri.
I assume he's asleep.
He is still
Nice.
asleep in the original position that the panda left him in with the checkmate.
Okay. Disco will try something.
Okay.
Disco will look at the chessboard that's on the table,
Yep, yep.
and can I arrange it to make it look like Chisri won?
Yes! Yes, you can!
Or- I'll do
Just
that.
turn it around.
Yeah, actually, that's exactly what I do. I just like, oh yeah, just turn the board around. My job is done.
Oh, God.
Oop, let me get out your way. To the room.
Mhm.
Home.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, Reed, which one is your room? Did we decide?
Oh, I haven't looked around. I see this room, but that's all basically all I see right now.
Yeah. So, you have a room over here that is free, and you have a room over here that is free. You can have any
okay.
one of those three.
Okay.
Which would you like?
Ooh,
Oh, you want
this
that
one's
one?
nice.
Okay. You get a
can see
window.
A bit of green.
Yep, yep. Let me make you a map note so we remember that this is your room. Alright, yep. Reed's room. There you go. And you can click the little rest for the night button. And, get to do your next assignment tomorrow.
Oh,
Love it.
Mm-hmm.
I'd never been so excited for school.
Oh,
I like permission apparently.
What?
Oh, you may have to go to the lower left-hand corner where you see your name.
Mhm.
And you're gonna right click, and you'll see user configuration.
Oh yeah, I have some. Yeah, I have Lorna.
So you're gonna hit release character,
Yeah.
and then you're gonna select from the characters Reed.
Yeah.
Boundary has punished you for changing your name so many times.
How
Yeah.
dare you? No, it's fine.
Oh, here it is. Yeah, here it is.
And you should now be able to rest.
Yes, I have permission. I think.
There you go.
Yes. Oh.
Oh yeah, I did make
gotta
this
say-
those dice. Mm-hmm.
I used to play Foundry on Chrome, but for various reasons, lots of modules didn't work. So now I'm playing on Internet Explorer, and it works great.
Oh, Edge?
Oh.
Yeah.
Chromium engine. I'm probably the only one using Brave right now.
That's fair.
Oh, God.
Firefox gets wonky. I have to disable a bunch of their... Because they're like, nobody tracks me, and then it just makes nothing work. I'm like, well,
Yeah.
I gotta disable
Listen,
all of your fancy things.
Brave is like, do you want this on or off? Yeah, turn it off.
Ah, Clopen. Nothing works. Yep, but the night is pretty uneventful, and when you awake the next day, you see like people are going to and from, getting ready for their studies and whatnot, and there are 3 people waiting for you in the usual spot.
Uh-oh.
'Cause
Good
today-
morning.
Well, morning.
Line up.
Yep. And you see 3 people at the entrance, and Incharu is the first to say, "Good morning."
Well, morning, everybody.
Not too close.
Some people.
The
yeah.
frogs.
Fair enough.
They didn't chase you, did they?
No, but as the origin, they must always return to me.
Scary. You are like their miniature son.
So, 3 figures wait for you at the front of the dorms, though one has curled up on a blanket in a miraculously dry spot and seems half asleep. 3 guesses who that is. Marima observes the drowsing catfolk with detached interest before turning to raise a hand in greeting. From an objective standpoint, it really is impressive how he can just sleep anywhere. Anyway, we're Cascade Bearers, or at least I am, and Ancherut is filling in because Chesray is... And she just looks at him. Chesray.
Well, Anchor, thank you for filling in that case.
Nice to see you again, Ankarut.
It is nice to see you too, my friend. Ancherut does not bite. Get closer.
Just go turn around. Oh, hello, new friend.
Make some space.
Hello. Sorry, I overslept.
Oh, that is fine.
Chesare always oversleeps. You can never oversleep more than he can. And,
This-
go ahead.
I'm gonna do a prank on Cesare.
Oh no.
I'm gonna boop his nose and cast light.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm. You should be awake. The sun is out.
He begins glowing. He does not wake up.
That is a deep sleep.
Marima continues. Cascade Bearers advance magical theory. It's also our job to make new magic safe for everyone to use, so we don't have a repeat of the exploding incident. And she just looks at you crossly. We don't talk about the exploding incident.
For confirmation, we were assaulted. I don't know if anyone reported that to the headmaster.
It was
I'm not
definitely...
sure if that was a magical explosion.
What happened? Who were you attacked by? That doesn't sound good.
There was a man of metal, and he attacked us on the road. We defeated him, but and I look towards Victoria. Things got a little more out of hand.
Well, there were some reckless actions. Not by me, but by some others.
Yes, I left the chickens behind. That was really reckless of me, and thus I've learned my lesson.
To be fair, we all left the chickens behind.
No, but it was my job. You gave me that responsibility, and for that I am sorry.
It all worked out. We got all the chickens. It was good. And
Oh, you
nobody
got so many
died.
chickens. Ancherut took an extra.
Wait, and it lived?
It's right here.
It's
Oh, no.
Dimension's shaking right now. Bark, 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 bark.
It just locks eyes with you. Father.
I'm not sure.
Not our problem. Not our problem anymore. PTSD enabled.
I'm sorry. This creature scares me.
But that thing. Nothing.
I fear no man, but
There
that
you go.
thing.
I changed its
There-
name.
I hate
You're the
Thank you.
embodiment
Good name for
of chaos.
It's a good name for
And-
him.
that
Yeah.
thing.
No, and she pets it. Do not be afraid.
I cover my shard in horror.
Since you've shown us there are gremlins around, Marima continues, we're going to do some sparkly finger wiggles to help deal with that. I'm more of a mathematician myself, but I guess we gotta resort to traditional magic here. We need more special oils to do the ritual, though. Ancharoot here is going to tell us what to get.
I take out a note.
I listen intently.
She just looks as if she needs to ask permission to start talking.
Can you please tell us, Ankarut?
Yep. She squeaks and flinches as attention turns to her. We need scarlet cap oil, bone oil, and she begins to whimper and fidget her paws together. Caterpillar oil, but they need to be the right. I'll just show you. If you have trouble making the oil, come back here and I'll wake Cesare up. He's good at brewing, but I think Victoria will be enough to get the job done. And Marima adds, be done in 8 hours or you'll miss dinner. And try to have fun.
Okay, so confirmation. Scarlet cap oil,
Yes,
bone oil, and
Yes.
caterpillar oil.
exactly.
Ankarut, if you do not mind, do you have spare bones for us to use?
They must be lucky bones.
Ooh. If we bring enough bones back to you, can you tell us which ones are lucky?
Yes, but you can easily get bones in certain places. I mean, it depends on what you're willing to do. Where do you think you get bones from?
I look towards the chicken.
I don't know. Those would be hollow bones. I don't think they'd get
Fair.
very good oil.
Well, probably a butcher in the shop in the city could supply us
That-
with some bones.
That is also true.
Anchor, do the bones need to be like from a specific animal or
No,
just-
they just need to be lucky.
Okay, we will
What
find
about-
lucky bones.
Caterpillar. What kind of caterpillar are we looking for?
Oh, I'll show you. And she takes out her pet caterpillar from her vest, and it's a little bushy and very friendly looking. It's got like those little anime eyes and everything, and it's very puffy and cute and whatnot. And she says, like, this is my friend. And this is where the oil comes from. And she begins sobbing.
No, we won't use your friend.
Oh,
That is your friend, correct?
yes, I don't want to
Then-
think about what you'll do to the caterpillars. I'm sorry. And she just busts through and runs past all of you. I'm going back to my room. Get me if you need help.
Sweet summer child.
well,
And Scarlet Cap should be fairly easy. Fine.
The hell
we
do I do
talking
with this
about?
thing?
Uh-oh.
Don't touch it.
Don't. Disco constantly casting, what is it called? Stabilizing?
It's
Stable.
it's going near the frogs.
Uh-oh.
Good news. That's not my problem.
And off we go.
My God.
I guess we'll figure out for the last oil. Good luck with the chicken.
Is shield only self?
Shield
Yes.
is only self until level 3, where you can get
Oh.
the spell Shield Other.
Sorry, chicken. The only thing I have is produce flame, and that's not.
That's not how you do it.
That is exactly how you do it.
I could daze it. Anyway,
I mean-
nope. Not gonna. It'll find a way to die on us.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like I'm like the
Don't
kid
let it
in
go.
the back of the class, like, okay.
Oh, yes. Sorry about that. It's a bit bit chaotic.
No, that tends to be how it starts. It starts chaotic. It gets worse from there.
Think what I'll do
I
then.
keep hearing about all these origami frogs. I have
Oh yeah,
no idea what to expect.
They almost killed me.
that poor chicken.
And Marima goes over to Reed and says, like, beware the frogs. And she just goes back into the dorm.
Oh, Mari, never mind. And Disco walks. Come on, Reed. Oh, wait, no, you didn't catch your name. I heard the whispers.
This chicken flies up 50
Yes,
feet into the air.
Stop.
Just goes straight
Stop.
up
Just
after
leave.
it
You
goes near
can't
the
do
spire.
Just leave. It's not our problem.
What's the deal with the bird?
To be fair,
They're evil. Do not approach one.
Disco doesn't have any features on their face, but you can definitely tell a sense of grim and despair the minute you mention these chickens. They are unpredictable as well.
they die easily. They're flammable.
They're also
They need to be
cannibalistic.
kept warm. We saw one.
My God,
Yeah, they're not great.
there is
One
so
blew up.
much lore around these chickens. It was not meant
Yeah.
to be this way.
And here we are.
All right, so it
Oh, and they're
sounds
cannibals.
like you have an idea of where to go for each thing. So why don't you tell me what you guys would like to do?
So I'll bring up the shared notes that we have in our shared player notes because I'm added some. Did I not save it? Am I an idiot? No.
Shared player notes. I see everything.
I typed in the other notes the 3 oils and I think I didn't save it. Oh well.
Hey,
What,
it's there. It's there. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll
Okay.
have you.
I'll close and reopen it.
Caterpillars are in the jungle, which might be closest. The bones we could get in the city, and the red caps are found just outside of the city.
Mm-hmm.
So we can kind of do it that way.
Yeah.
In order. Makes sense.
Aw, look at your little notes on all the NPCs and stuff. I love that.
Where are these notes?
They're
If
under
you
shared
go to
notes.
The journal.
Yeah.
Journal, shared. Oh, hey, that would help.
Yep.
Open my eyes. Got it.
No worries. It's like Bloodborne. Insight. You have to open your third eye.
What?
Yeah, there's a game from FromSoft called Bloodborne where it's like, hey, the more insight you have, the more you see of this haunting world you're in. And that's not my plug to play Bloodborne, but you know, it's a fun game.
Okay.
What about these Scarlet Caps? Can Disco roll a nature check to see if they've seen any of these fungi in
Sure.
the Megami?
Yeah. This'll be an easy one.
Uh huh.
I swear, it will be an easy one. And you did succeed. So I'm going to reveal something to you under Items. Configure Ownership. Observer. You should be able to see Scarlet Cap Mushrooms and what they are.
I do.
And you know exactly where to find them. They're just an hour outside the city.
Alrighty. And we have 8 hours to do this, so...
Yep.
So, it's Caterpillar, then Bones from the Butcher, then outside the city further for Scarlet Caps.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we should split up. Cover more quicker.
Could do that. Leave somebody in the little expanse before the city. Someone can go talk to Butcher and all Sweet Like, and then someone could go for the mushrooms. I could do the mushrooms.
Then there's also, we gotta make oils out of them, which...
Oh, I thought we were to bring them back to Sleepy. You know? Cesare.
Well, I don't know how good he is gonna be. I can do it myself. I'm fairly certain.
Then I have faith in you, my friend. We should probably get smelling salts as well if Cesare is going to be like this and we need their help in the future.
Victoria can actually take some of her daily supplies of unjits and immediately make smelling salts and stuff. They're a level 0 item, as is catnip.
Ah,
But I don't know the recipe yet.
we'll get to that.
Alright.
Okay.
So,
Do-
who's doing what, or what are you doing first as a group? Are we
so
going
it's
to learn?
morning, right? It's not close to.
Oh yeah,
This is what we
it's.
gotta be done by dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So stick as a group, I'd say.
I feel like that's also very valid. That way we can introduce Reed to the party.
Yeah. Also,
Oh,
we get
we-
caterpillars. I think those are the closest.
True.
Okay, to the rainforest. I'm gonna look for a butterfly net in the powder pile before
Yeah,
we
yeah.
go.
You can easily find one. He'll sell you one for like a copper or whatever.
Cool.
Do we have all the stuff to make oils? And I look over to it's what Victoria who can do the
Do
alchemical
I
stuff?
know if we need anything extra?
Well, you have you have the little mortar and pedestal that you use to grind stuff up with, and you also have your alchemy set that you use to make like the liquid agents with. You don't need anything else than that aside from time.
I will though buy alchemist tools if they are available in the powder pile.
Mm-hmm. You can also use Ignacies or Cesares.
But I like having my own personal ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And they're not too expensive, are they?
Keep
What
that one more time?
And they're not
Also,
too.
I'll get a few. Is there like a few glass vials to sort of put the stuff in them?
Oh
Maybe
yeah, you
flasks would be better.
yeah you'll
Flasks are
have
big.
empties with the alchemy set. Now, what did you say, Reed? I'm sorry, I didn't understand.
No, I just said, it's not too expensive, is it?
Let's find out.
Yeah, and also because since you mentioned how much starting money I had, I just thought everything. So I don't know if everyone else has already done that or this is what that is.
They've gotten all the monies as well. Don't you worry.
Okay.
I think
Everyone should
knows
have
a good
monies.
stipend.
Money and equipment. All I go who want.
Let's see. If we go to the compendium and
Compodium.
compodium. I was sleepy.
Oh my god. Alchemist tools are 3 gold pieces.
Ooh, that's-
This mobile
that's low on one
collection
budget.
of vials and chemicals can be used for simple alchemical tasks. Making oil is a simple alchemical task. But the Alchemist Lab, that's 5 gold pieces. And that's used for downtime only, and that's stationary.
So another question: the powder pile sells oils.
Yes.
Are they by chance selling the oils we need?
No, because
Okay.
if they did, this wouldn't really be a quest, now would it?
I thought I'd ask. You know,
Yeah,
sometimes it's on easy mode.
Yes,
This is fair.
sometimes it is. That is fair. That is fair, sir.
It'd be Liller should be like being sent out to get milk and like, oh yeah, we didn't get a cow, we just bought it at the store.
Well, that's what they did. Reed, that's what they did with the chickens.
Yeah. It's a good solution.
Oh,
Okay,
there's also an
so-
expended one for 55 gold.
Oh wait.
Mm.
I'll be looking at that one in the future.
I'm looking at the healing tools expanded right now. I'm like, that's a lot of gold I don't have.
Like a
Alright.
gaming PC, you gotta invest.
Bit by bit.
My god. You haven't even graduated college yet, and it's already, alchemist tools? No, gaming PC.
Yeah. 'Cause-
Yeah.
We have priorities straight.
Yeah. 'Cause, like, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. 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 I don't know
So, speaking of priorities, where are you headed first?
Let's say the expanse between the school and the city, so that little shrub area,
Okay.
the forest. Does that sound good to everybody?
Sounds
Yeah.
good to me.
We could probably find both mushrooms and caterpillars there.
Very true.
With any luck.
They said outside of town, outside the city. Didn't mean like outside, like further past the city.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we'll see.
Yep. It'll take an hour to get there.
Okay, that's 1 out of 8. Let's mark that down.
All right. You find this tree with all these red mushrooms and whatnot, and Ankarut is here, gathering up caterpillars as quickly as she can. No,
Oh,
no, they're already here.
I mean,
No, and
mean-
she's standing right in front of them, protecting them.
okay, Anchor.
Is there any other way to get the oil from the caterpillars?
No.
I'm gonna pick up one of the caterpillars that they haven't picked up yet.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's gotta be thousands. So.
There
Yeah.
are. She's literally trying to throw a starfish back into the sea. It's not gonna happen.
I'm gonna do a nature check to see if there's any other way to expunge oils from caterpillars.
Sure, yeah. Go right ahead.
Maybe we can make this a renewable source as opposed to just, killing.
Mm-hmm. Ah, Disco. The sad, unfortunate truth about nature is that sometimes creatures must die in order to gain the benefits of what they bring to the ecosystem. This may be a valuable lesson that the Cascade Bearers or even the Rain Scribes teach their students, but you just see this sad little girl clutching all these caterpillars to her chest, going like, they deserve a chance.
I mean, would you say the same thing if they were a bunch of spiders?
No, spiders are icky.
I mean, yeah,
not
that's the
fair.
point. There's a. Why do these creatures get a pass but others don't?
Because, and she looks at them and she sees like the little anime eyes of like all the multi-eyed creatures looking at her. She goes, because they are my friends. And I will protect my friends.
Also, like, this is just real life me speaking. Isn't like, aren't fuzzy caterpillars normally like the fuzz is a protection mechanism?
Protection?
Yeah, like they're fuzzy for a reason. They're not meant to be cuddly. They're actually covered in either toxic spikes or just annoying hair that they can shoot into your eyes.
And she just looks at them and goes like, Is that why my hands are covered in all this green oil?
Oh,
And she just
no.
runs back. No, I've got to wash it off. And she just
Like-
goes, leaving all the caterpillars for you.
Nice.
Well,
That was amazing.
Also,
Nothing
that
like
was
some
old you. This is
PTSD.
new you.
New.
You just quantum
Where you
leap
going
back
with
into
that?
your new name.
Like,
Good job, Laura Reed.
No, I have not invented a voice for this character. That was just like real life me being like, isn't that the case with fuzzy caterpillars?
It
They
is.
do.
She didn't understand. She's a little girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Live and learn.
yes. So now we've learned. Now we will pick with gloves.
Yep.
Or yeah. Put
put
them in a
them
bag.
in a flask. Here's
Yeah.
the flask, and I'll extend the flask to each of you.
Oh,
In my healer's tools, I'll pick out like some sanitary wipes and just pick them up.
okay.
I mean, there's leaves everywhere. That's
This
like
is
the
also
nature
true.
sanitary wipe.
I use sanitary wipes to pick up bleed. Okay. All right. should we roll any type of skill check or just pick
Nope,
them up as is?
You got them. You talked to her and you gave a valid fact about caterpillars that is true, and she did not understand that, so that was your challenge. You could have taken them another way, but you chose to talk to her.
Oh.
Good job.
Okay. I guess that is 1 out of 3 done. Now, mushrooms and bones.
Mhm.
Yes, and yeah, the mushrooms look to be up by the tree.
Nature check the mushrooms to see if we can touch them without getting ourselves
Oh yeah,
in
Disco.
pain.
Disco
I
already
will
knows
open
that
up my
they.
items.
Yep.
They're harmless, if I'm not mistaken, if I read correctly.
Go ahead and read the description of the mushrooms.
Typically,
Jeez.
bright red isn't. No.
Oh,
There's
okay.
nothing in the other
Well,
category.
here's the thing. They don't specifically say they're harmless. These fresh mushrooms can be made into oils for rituals involving the Fae. No, not Nazi, the other kind of Fae. Alrighty.
I'm still
Didn't even
gonna
know
nature
Nazi
check
is a Fae.
because.
Okay. Yep.
They're
So-
bright red, and bright red is bad. Okay.
No sweat, but they're all the way on the top of the tree.
I'm gonna cast
Oh.
Mage Hand.
Okay.
Use.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You get one.
and another like bag or something to put them in.
Yeah, it's only 10
open
feet
the
up.
butterfly net.
Oh yeah, cool.
And when you do this, and that happens, this guy up top looks down at you,
Umbo.
Love him.
and it's just like he's this mushroom guy. And he doesn't seem too pleased about what you're doing.
My name's Sambu. I speak for the mushrooms.
Oh, hello up. Oh, we're rolling initiative.
He does not share a language with you.
Oh boy.
Interesting.
No, not a common, dwarven, Megwarni, Sheesk, Sylvan, or Undercommon.
Not even Rasu.
Telepathy 100 feet. Mycelins only, and those afflicted with purple pox.
Why does everyone
Oh.
have such high perception?
We are all insightful.
Oh boy.
Ooh, those are cool dice.
Mm-hmm.
Dice schmice.
Oh, schmice.
All right, so it looks like Victoria, you'll be starting things off as this very curious-looking being makes itself known after you take one of his mushrooms.
Victoria's gonna delay after him.
Okay, I will move you in the initiatives.
You see, just if he's friendly, if he's gonna attack us or what.
He's gonna jump down.
Oh.
Oh.
He'll take a little damage,
Oh no.
and he'll walk forward. And I think what he's going to do is, yes, he's going to emit spores in a 10-foot burst with him on one of the corners. Yep. And I am going to need everyone to give their save against the purple pox.
Fortitude save.
We can. I wouldn't know though. I was gonna say I could choose to fail so we can actually speak with him, but
Yeah, we wouldn't know
I
this
really
information yet.
wouldn't know that. Yeah.
Well, pretty good, everyone.
He also has Undercommon.
I have
Oh,
Undercommon.
Okay. On your turn, you could talk to him.
There.
So, who here did not get a 18 or better?
We all did. 18,
Oh.
19, 19,
Everyone got
21.
18. Or higher.
All right. So, no ill effects.
Nice.
Victoria.
So, Victoria is gonna see that he obviously tried to harm us, so she's gonna take her rapier. Gonna devise a stratagem. And as part of that, she's gonna recall knowledge about this.
Okay.
So what do I roll?
Let's see. I will take nature or an unspecific lore or a specific lore. This is going to be a very hard check.
Alright, then it's nature.
Because this is a rare creature. You haven't heard about them specifically, but this is what happens when mushrooms grow too big and they devour sentient creatures that were left to rot in the jungle.
Lamb.
Oh,
Poor lad.
These are
Kind of
weird.
evil mushrooms, but
Oh.
yeah. Okay. I'll use my third action to attack it with rapier.
Okay.
25 hits, I assume.
Yes, 25 does hit.
2 damage.
2.
I rolled minimum.
Umbo, no. Just a
Disco.
little guy. See, Victoria
Well, he's
immediately
not
attacked.
really little.
He's just a little guy.
He's medium sized, so he is at least like a meter big.
I'm a target this creature,
Mm-hmm.
and I would like to. I would like to recall knowledge nature on this individual first.
Yeah.
Is he also like bright red like the other mushrooms?
No. He's a pink top with a green
Should be
body.
blind. Please ignore
That's okay.
that. I'm going
No, that's okay. That's okay. Don't worry. Just remember for next time.
That's
So,
on me.
that's okay. So, you begin to think over and over again in your head, and Victoria had some of it right, but the purple pox is actually how these things reproduce, because once the victim of purple pox dies, a new Mycondrian or Mycelian is born from the bloated corpse. And this particular one was born in a similar fashion, but they're usually
Wait.
found in colonies. This one is solitary.
I am going to use my next action to inform the group. This creature being alone makes no sense. It must be scared.
Hmm.
And for my last action, I'm gonna use I'll use Forbidding Ward. Actually, is that 2 actions? Shoot, let me make sure. I believe that's a 2-action cantrip.
Yeah, it is.
Yep,
Yep.
it says
All right,
cast
I
time 2.
So I cannot use that. So I will I'll just end my turn here.
Okay. Samshu.
All right. I am going to. Do you call knowledge 1 or 2 action?
It is 1.
correct? All right. So I am going to recall knowledge on this creature to see if I can see if, because he hasn't obviously spoken any languages to us, right? So I don't know if he
Correct.
speaks Undercommon yet.
Blind
I'm
roll,
gonna try to
please.
discern
Mhm.
what he is doing with the language. Do blind. Boop.
All right. So, you're not certain, but it feels like this is a creature that might be found underground or something that doesn't necessarily belong on the surface.
All right. I am going to move up, and I am going to try to talk to him in both Sylvan and Undercommon, just kind of like what's wrong, but in both languages, not knowing if one of them will work or not. I don't think he speaks Dwarven. That would be interesting. And all my other languages are just overworld.
All right.
So,
So, So yeah, as you speak Undercommon, he begins to shake back and forth as more spores fall down from him. And he says back to you in Undercommon, banished from the colony. My territory.
And I'm going to try to grab the mushroom that Victoria has and hand it to him, if Victoria will let me have it.
I didn't grab it. I think Reed.
No,
did.
I mean Reed. Yeah, I'm sorry. Reed has the mage hand one. I'm gonna try to take it and give it to him if you'll let me.
Sure.
So I'm gonna try to hand him back his mushroom.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I
He'll
guess-
take the mushroom.
And I mean, I guess talking is a free action, so I'd be like, what do you mean banished? In Undercommon, obviously.
Yeah, he says back in Undercommon, too cruel, too mean, too selfish.
I'm sorry my friend was too hasty with the mushrooms. We require some for our food.
I require you for food. Human flesh I must eat.
Do you eat anything else?
He only wants a meal of humanoid flesh. He is not interested in negotiation.
All right, I'm gonna just let my people. I'm gonna be like, so that didn't work, and he wants to eat human flesh. Disco, you're good to go, but
All right,
the
okay.
rest, the rest of us, he wants to eat us. And that was all my things. I moved. I recalled knowledge. Yep, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And next, did something
Yeah.
change? Encounter. Oh, it's at the bottom. Boop.
Yep. I made sure to change it back because that split screen stuff was a bit confusing. Reed, it is your turn.
Yes. So I don't know. My spear was already drawn, but you want me to use an action to draw it, or?
If it's already drawn, you have it in your hand.
Okay. In that case, I will flank. And I guess I will just poke him.
Okay. Is this going to be lethal or non-lethal?
I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna change anything. So I guess it'll be lethal.
Okay. All right. A 14 shall not hit him. Do you know
Okay.
how to T for target?
No. Do I press T? Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, if you mouse over his token and press T, you'll see these little arrows on the corners. Yeah.
Yeah. But him being flanked, doesn't that give him -2?
Yes, 16 shall
Okay.
not hit.
Okay.
It takes that into account.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
In that case, I will. I guess I'll just raise my shield and see what happens next. I don't
Okay.
speak mushroom. I will trust what everyone else says. And,
Alrighty.
yeah, I don't. I'm gonna have to get the shield action.
Yep.
Where is it?
Compendium.
Yes.
Raise shield.
Yeah, raise the shield. Here we go.
Yep. You can drag it right to your sheet. It's great.
Yeah, I thought I had it already, but I guess I was still.
That's okay. You take the little suitcase and drag it to your token.
Small shield.
Perfect. Okay, you ready?
Yeah. And now for the carousel, how do I switch over to the next person? Oh, there we go.
Yep. Look at that. We're all great in what we're doing. Everyone give me another fortitude save for the purple pox, because he wants food. It's got to be 18 or better. 1 failure.
Ah, so
2
close.
failures. 2 successes. So, the 2 people who failed please note that you have failed the onset. And we'll go right to stage 1. Take 3 poison damage, and you are stupefied for 1 day. So that is Samshu and Reed.
Also, question.
Yes.
Because Retributive Strike mentions an enemy damages your ally.
Mm-hmm.
So this is an attack, but it's still damage.
Correct. It has to be a targeted attack.
Does it?
I believe so. Let's post it. Let's see.
Yeah, it's just it damages.
All right. Yeah, you can use it then.
Yeah, okay. In that case, I'll use it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, does that kill the action? On the,
Only-
on the crit?
Only if she crits.
It doesn't.
There you go. See, it took into account flanked. Hit
Okay,
by
so
1.
cool. So if it's target, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now you can roll damage.
So I think in that case, it's not. In Yu-Gi-Oh terms, this isn't due to the activation; it's due to the resolution. So I don't think this would have changed the action.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not
so, yeah, it still
stupefied
would've been-
too. You're
It still would have been
stupefied.
hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 2 plus your level is 3. That means Samshu, you can take 3 back.
Yay. Thank you, I don't have much health.
At this point, Umbo is hopping mad.
Did I take damage? Yeah, I took damage.
Yep. And he is going to...
Oh, I didn't. Oh, there's no damage on my sheet.
target the champion. 25.
This man's evil.
25 would hit, but I'm gonna use the shield block reaction.
Okay. Hardness of the shield?
It's 5.
Alright, so 3 damage to the shield and 3 damage to you.
Yeah, it doesn't. Nothing shows on my sheet.
I'm sorry?
Maybe it'll show now.
There you go.
Okay, yeah, so now it shows for some reason.
Yep. Second attack for its third action. Miss by 1.
Let's go.
Victoria.
Alright, so I'm gonna use Devise a Stratagem for first one.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm not gonna attack. And I'll move back a bit.
Oh wait, I can't use the shield block reaction because I already used my attributed strike.
Okay.
That's right. So you just take the full damage.
Yeah.
The 8. Yep. Go ahead, Victoria.
Okay, so I moved here for my second action.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll drop my rapier and just draw my short bow. And that's my turn.
Okay. Disco.
Going to seeing that Victoria step back. I don't want to block their point of view or their target. So I think what I'll do for this turn is I will draw my scythe two-handed for a first action.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like a gnarled wood handle that mimics the wood I have, that rainbow like wood, and the I guess blade bit mirrors like the black shard that is on my chest, and I will strike.
Okay.
24 to hit.
Yep.
Let's do that damage. That is
Ooh.
10 slashing damage.
He is weak to slashing damage. As you see it do a very effective attack against him.
Alrighty. Now before I do map, I see it. This has the trip tag on it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just read that real quick.
So for an action, unless you have improved trip, which does it for free, you may now choose to make this guy prone by going against his, I believe, his reflex DC. I believe that's how it works.
The user weapon would reach. Add your own weapon bonus to attack roll.
Yep, athletics check against the target's reflex DC.
Okay, and this will be an attack tag, so this would be map -5, which I don't think I want to do.
Okay.
To trip. Then tell you what. My last action, I will use ceremony protection on myself and increase my AC by 1. So that you see like a flourish of the scythe, and then the exoskeleton that I have kind of glows a bit brighter.
Glow.
Thank you for the glow.
Samsho.
You are now.
Well, it's time. Let's step back 10, 15, 20, 25 feet or so.
Yeah.
And then he gets a good old produce flame, right?
Oh no.
Umbo, go bye bye.
Oh,
A small ball
no.
flame appears in your hand. Cast time 2. Perfect. Make a spell attack roll.
I love how you're just like reading this all off a checklist. It's just like, this thing is going to die now.
That's your target's AC.
T for target. It
Yeah.
hits.
I targeted after. I'm a success. It's only 1d4 plus spellcast modifier.
Yeah. That was almost a crit.
Max damage. Well, no. Almost max.
Just see it erupt. It's just,
yeah.
it's just like,
Umbo
No.
crispy now.
We eat Umbo.
you smell sauteed mushrooms.
Mm-mm-mm. Anyone got steak?
We do have caterpillars.
Oh,
We make oil from Umbo. that is
Umbo
my
is
turn.
oil.
Okay.
That is my turn. Let me. Boop.
Reed, it is your turn.
Oh, it wasn't the. Oh, I get. Isn't. Oh, so the mushroom's still alive?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So he's been tripped.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Okay. He's not tripped.
Not tripped.
Okay. Why is he shaking?
Because he's mad!
Ah. Okay.
He's mad, he's been
Angry.
slashed and he's been set on fire!
Oh.
Crispy.
I will once again flank him
Okay.
and we'll try and finish him off, I guess.
Okay. Oh! That's a crit!
Oy vey. I like how it says critical, but then it still gives me the option to say like regular damage.
Yep. So is this going to be a lethal strike or non-lethal?
I mean, if it was non-lethal, it would have been a different strike to begin with. It would have been -2. So
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I'm afraid it's time for the Spore Pop. When he is reduced to 0 HP by a critical hit, he pops, forcing him to immediately emit spores even if he has already used the ability.
Oh boy.
I mean, I'm already affected, so
Stage.
how bad can it get?
Oh.
How bad can it get?
Alright, I
We'll
need
figure
that
that out.
DC 18 Fortitude save. I've also used this ability one more time than I should have today.
No.
It's all good.
But poison.
Success!
Flat 20.
I'll tell you. Oh god, I rolled a 1.
Crit fail, not good!
I mean,
So-
yeah.
Hero point.
Stage 3, the creature dies.
Sure, I will hero point. I will hero point that.
Okay.
And then roll it again.
Yeah.
Sorry, did you say stage 3 the creature dies?
Oh,
Correct.
that's almost.
Success!
Yeah.
So this creature is now dead, and he indeed has oils on him. Maybe not the oils you need, but there's oils. And now
You could take them.
the tree is yours, along with this, the treasures that he had.
Da-da-da-da.
Yeah. So, do we have a doctor?
What's the treasure? More spores.
Yes,
Do we have a doctor? What's the treasure? So many questions.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. just before anything else happens, I'm just gonna touch and lay hands on myself
Okay.
real quick.
Yeah.
Um,
Yep.
Do I roll? How does this work? Okay, yeah. It's just a roll and it gives 6. Yeah.
So,
It's-
Woo!
Disco, you wouldn't by chance have something that cures whatever the hell this is.
I'm gonna look at both my friends.
I have anti-plague, which does give +2 against diseases, which I think this is a disease.
I feel dumber.
I feel great.
Yeah, you're stupefied.
Well, I mean, I feel okay enough for now.
GM, do I know if this is a poison or a disease?
Oh, it's definitely a disease. Disco can tell you.
Yep.
But it does
I think-
poison damage.
All right. I'm gonna use my healer's tools to do a treat disease action.
That will be over the course of 8 hours. It won't be an instant thing.
Is it
So-
8
because
hours?
I
Because you're
feel- I feel
administering
okay.
treatment to the creature for the day.
Got
For
it.
their next
Okay.
save. Yep.
I feel okay for now. I'll be okay.
All right. So when we get back to the campus, I'll treat the two of you.
I'm gonna... How do I put this in chat?
You click the
Alright.
icon.
Maybe I can just do it. Yeah, I'm clicking, it doesn't do anything.
All right. So, let's see.
Basically, hold up, I can just do it like this.
Okay.
There must be someone back at school who can fix it regardless. I mean, I know what Somshu said, but I feel great. I don't feel dumb at all.
I feel
I feel
happy.
slightly dumb.
I feel
It's like a
happy.
relief.
So while we're going through that, I'm going to go through the chests and like with my hands pull them out one by one. Like
Ah, yes.
there's some mushrooms, and I show the mushrooms.
Yep, this will last
Uh,
24 hours, and the duration is a day that they have it on. Plus 2
So
item bonus
I'll-
to fort.
So I'll make one for Reed, and I'll make one for Samshu.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, thanks.
And this won't really make you better right now, but it's gonna help you recover over time.
Works
Yeah.
for me.
So that's half of my vials today.
Gulp.
So, are we going to address this trend?
So in the chest there were one scarlet cat mushroom. There was a dried hand, which is considered equipment.
Oh, you can click on it. Cool.
Yes,
Uh-huh,
yes,
and,
yes.
And there are two unusual objects.
Huh.
And Disco will splay them in front of all of you. That way, you know it's here.
Mhm.
And I think if we have a few minutes, I can do a quick identification.
Yeah,
Let me make
isn't
sure.
that like 10-minute activity?
Yeah,
Not
we got
for
2 out of
Disco.
the 3 objects.
Okay.
We got 2 out of the 3. We got time to burn.
We can pick mushrooms by that during that time.
Yes.
Uh,
Or
well,
I can refocus as well.
I could detect
Refocus.
magic to see if any of the items are magical while we're waiting.
No
Yeah, I mean,
problem.
that's the thing. If you identify the item itself,
An old
That
woman
takes some time.
appears from behind the tree as you refocus
Kreia.
and says, 10-minute bitch, and goes
Kreia,
behind the
get
tree
out of
again.
here! Wrong campaign, you terrible being, you.
But yes, you can refocus. You're good.
Okay. So while you refocus and while you get mushrooms, I could identify magic swiftly. You can take 1 minute when using identify magic to determine the properties of an item. So I think for the dried hand, Can I use nature to identify this?
Absolutely, yes. You can use any of the 4 main knowledges that come with spellcasters.
Cool. I will do the knowledge. I do the Tamada. Please ignore. I am apparently not on my A game right now.
That's
I
okay.
just, I
Don't.
just need to go for a minute. I'll be back soon.
Yep. Take
Okay.
your time, sir.
Switch to the blind GM roll in the chat. That way it
Yeah.
shows up blind. That one was for the hand, but I'll re-roll that blindly right now.
That's okay. And yes, Shamsu, there's definitely magic here.
Oh,
Alright.
something's magic here.
So you identify the item. It is the hand of the mage. And
That
it is a mummified
Go ahead.
elf hand that this mushroom was saving for later.
It's a monkey paw. We get 5 wishes.
It curls when he uses the mage hand. The second roll I would say is for this unusual object. I'm clicking on it, it's not showing up in chat, but it
That's
is
okay.
the feather one
Mm-hmm.
that's in my inventory.
Yep.
Alrighty. Blind GM roll.
Alright, you failed to identify the item.
Alright. And then one more quick identification for the last one.
Alright, you identify this item. It is a
Cool.
wolf fang. It's a magical talisman.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yep. They identified 2 out of the 3 items.
Okay, I see one is a wolfang, and other is hand of the mage.
The Hand of Mage requires investment, while the Wolf Fang is a talisman that can affix to armor. And I will be a bit greedy and say I can take it for the trip benefits.
No.
Okay, I will not fix it now because that takes time, and
Yeah.
that's the wrong character.
Mhm.
I have a Grippy that would do this real quick, but it's all good.
Yeah,
The
what are
problem-
the rules for identification if you fail to identify? A long time.
+2 to the DC to identify it the next time. And you get about 4 tries before it's just, you can't do it. And it stacks each time.
Boy,
Yep. But a different person can identify it without the penalty.
I can give it up to somebody else if anyone wants to identify it later on.
I mean, if I'm refocusing for 10 minutes, I mean, you might as well try.
Okay, so during because each quick identification I think is a minute for me.
Yeah.
So if anyone else wants to do this now while the refocus is going on,
Yeah.
you can also do that.
Identify is not a spell, right? It's just an action.
It's just an action. There's no spell,
Ah.
there's no 100 gold piece item that you need.
All right.
I don't need a pearl.
That only makes sense.
Yeah.
I guess I will try to identify. What do I use? What's the last item?
The last
what?
item.
What does it look
What?
like?
It's
What?
the. Go ahead.
What skill do you have? Do you think would be good? Like, if you're good at Arcana, like, or something magical. Like,
Arcana, nature, occultism, and religion.
yeah. So you can pick whatever you're best at if
Go
you don't
Arcana.
know what the item is.
Yep.
Okay, let me do the blind roll.
After a while, you'll just be able to steamroll whatever it is. Like, I can use blunt force. Like, crafting? This is an item? I can tell what this is with crafting?
Crafting does work, yes. I
Yeah.
will take crafting.
Oh boy, the holy bush feather token.
Holly, not holy.
Holy.
Holly.
Holy. You can't
feather.
correct me.
Okay, this is also a Oh no, this isn't a talisman. This is a consumable.
It becomes a bush. It's a
Eat the
bushmaker.
feather.
No, you eat the berries.
I eat the feather. For each feather you eat,
No,
Aren't
Give me
the,
a
aren't the
chance.
berries
More.
poisonous?
The purple pox. Yes, holly berries are incredibly poisonous. This is a fantasy world, and the purple pox has gotten to you.
Oh.
no, it hasn't.
Okay, they are back.
So, alright, when this is activated, it immediately transforms into a living holly bush, filling 1 square. This bush provides standard cover. Holly berries, not
My
holy berries, are
God.
poisonous. These berries are infused with beneficial magic. You can pick and eat berries as an interact for 1 hit point. Huh. But we only have 1.
Interesting.
So this could be a little like pluck a feather, put it in the ground for somebody that's injured, and take one of the berries off and feed it to them.
I like. It says that for the hand of the mage, it says fingers are locked in a peculiar pattern. What
It's
is
just
the
a middle
pattern
finger.
that they're locked in?
It's just a middle finger.
Oh god.
So I can hand off the hand to anybody else that wants it. It does not have mage hand, I guess.
I do not have the mage hand.
Neither do I.
Oh well,
Rock.
I'll give it to you because I could get mage hand.
Let's rock paper scissors for it, and I use the hand of the
Oh.
mage.
I was saying
hand
I
it to
can
Victoria.
have mage hand if I want it. So yeah, not really.
I don't think
need that.
Is mage hand an arcane spell?
I think. Let's look.
Arcane or occult? For traditions.
Yeah, I was gonna say I know I can grab it. I just didn't.
So, is the mage hand that you can cast with it that hand or just ethereal hand?
It's an ethereal hand that the mage hand that you interact with produces. But if you want it to be that hand, if you want it to be like a ghostly projection of the mummified elf hand, that's fine.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Hand deception.
What?
Man.
Is it once per day or you can just cast mage hand with it?
It's command in vision. It does not have a limit. It has an activate of 2 actions.
What?
But you gotta be invested.
Right.
What?
So it's one of your 10 magic items.
What?
So invested is like attunement.
Yes,
In-
but you get
Yes.
10 instead of 3.
10.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
my
I'll take
my
it.
spear didn't do as much damage as it should have.
I think it did a lot of damage.
He is
I-
dead. I think we're good.
Okay, no, I think I know. Okay, so I think. Oh, so when you did my sheet, I think you picked the wrong deity.
I did?
Yeah, because I would have gotten a bigger die for my spear because it's my deity's weapon.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. It
Yeah, no,
moves
no,
up
it's
one
fine.
thing.
It's yeah, they're really close.
I'm sorry.
I was
Yeah,
like-
you can fix
No, no,
it.
it's fine. It's like I was like, oh, the spear. No, this
The
is why.
spear.
The spear was cursed. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's just difference of d6 to d8. It doesn't.
Nope.
It's not that big.
No problem.
That D8 will be big next time.
Yeah.
It will, because you crit. You did a lot.
Do you know how to switch up your deity in Foundry?
Yeah, I did it.
Okay, cool.
It's just that it was the same like deity skill as well, so I didn't even think about it. Like, yeah.
So what would you like the hand to be? Would you like a let's see here. Oh, it's not letting me do the thing. That's perfect. But I have it for next time, don't worry. I can make you a separate token that you can control for the mage hand. And I can also do that for Reed.
That's for later then.
Yep.
Who's got the mage hand though?
I do. I can
How do
hand
you-
it off to you. I think. No, we don't have a shared loot that I can.
I
just
will
drop
give
it
you-
off in.
I will give you the shared loot. Hang on.
Thank you, Pebble.
Shared loot. Loot.
This is a commune of shared loot.
Oh, we went through the communism thing. We went through. Yeah. There you go.
I mean, it's very disco.
Your treasure? No, our treasure.
All right, so you've got the caterpillars and you've got the scarlet caps and you've got a lot of treasure. This thing was hoarding a lot of stuff. You've
Foul
also got a
beast.
disease. It's been a full day.
That's
Yeah,
that was
no.
In
1 hour.
1
to get here.
hour. In 1
Now,
hour.
now we just need bones.
In 1
still gotta
hour
get
as
some
college
special
students.
bones.
Yes. In 1 hour as college students, you not only got a disease, completed 2/3 of your tasks, killed a man.
A man is a bit of a stretch, but yeah.
Actually, now that you say he was a man, can I? Forgive me, friends. Can I use my scythe to cut open this creature to see if there are any bones?
It does not have bones, but there are mushroom things. No more
You said they
spores
had
though.
Oils, right?
Right, he did have oils. Not the oils you need, but oils.
I would like to procure them. You never know.
Okay, you can put down fungus oils.
Ah, this gives you athlete's foot.
Ah,
Dissection.
Create item. Ooh, that's a
So
container.
did we gather enough mushrooms, or do we need more?
Nope, you've got plenty. The whole tree is full of them, and the caterpillars are all over the place.
We just need the bones now?
Correct.
Ah,
I
yes.
didn't have any, so there must be some in the butchery shops if they have them.
Yep. It will take you an hour to get back to the city.
Oh, I can refocus so many times. Maybe.
You can also start on those oils if you wish on your way back if you think you're okay.
Ooh.
Because
Yeah.
the mushrooms have to be pressed and the caterpillars have to be squeezed. And when you squeeze them, their little eyes bug out and then you juice them.
Oh, well.
sucks to be them.
Oh well.
Certainly does.
When you mentioned the eyes popping, reminded me of that one scene in that movie on Mars with Arnold. Arnold
Total
Schwarzenegger.
Recall?
Maybe.
I've never seen that movie, but I've seen the scene.
Yep. On your way back, you can press the mushrooms, squeeze the caterpillars, you get your oils. And
I think it's better to do. Sorry.
go ahead.
I think it's better to do so that Anchor doesn't see us.
Yep. So, what kind of butcher are you going to? You going to a regular butcher? You're going to, the marketplace butcher? Like, where would you like to go within the city of Nabantu?
I guess about with whatever one would be the least out of our way.
Okay, yeah, that's doable. And you get to the butcher shop and everything, and there's a guy working at the corner, and he just looks at you as you walk
Hello,
in.
friend.
Hi.
Did we pick a number?
I'm quite busy right now. It'll take about an hour to get to your order. What did you need?
Do you happen to have any lucky bones?
The hell is that?
Bones that are lucky?
He just looks at you.
We need
sell
to
meat.
make oil.
Which comes on bones.
Yes, you want bones. Bones for broth, right?
I turn to the party.
Bones for oil is what we were told.
Yes, you get oil by boiling it for broth.
And are they lucky?
I have no idea.
I'm gonna do a nature, just to see. I don't think he's pulling our leg. He seems very truthful,
I
but I
know.
want to see if I know whether bone broth and bone oil are like a similar thing. Yeah. Blind. Hold on.
So,
Blind.
yes. All right, you are absolutely not certain, and it's difficult to concentrate.
My brain, guys. I have no clue. I'm getting dumb.
He just looks at Reed and Samshu and says, like, "Are they okay?"
Sorry, we've been through a lot. We just need bones to
Yes.
to process into oil.
Yep. If you want them now, I'll sell them to you now for 5 gold pieces, and he'll give you a big bag of bones. Otherwise, you've got to wait an hour if you're not willing to pay.
Well, I'm fine with paying. How about the rest of you?
Yeah, we'll split it.
Yeah.
We can explore the city while we wait. So we'll be at 2 hours out of 8 to get here, and then 3 hours to pick it up.
Mm-hmm. Yep. He'll sell you a big bag of bones, which is about 4 bulk.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't think
That's-
we can
Oh,
hold that.
I
Yeah,
can hold
that's-
that.
That's a lot of bones.
It is.
There must be some lucky bones in there.
I will become encumbered, I think, but it should be fine.
We can split the bag into 2.
I can
We
give a
ask him.
spear. I can give a spear to someone, then I won't be encumbered.
Tell you what, we'll split the bag of bones into 2 bags, and we'll just carry it that way. That way, you're not
Okay.
encumbered.
How dare you logically solve this not puzzle?
Yeah.
We've solved your puzzle, Riddle Master.
Yeah, so it's less than a bulk each if we just split it. Yeah.
So
I think
at this point, both
Well,
Victoria and Disco would realize what she meant by lucky was fresh.
so. These bones may not be what we need.
I mean, they're technically fresh rather than if we wait an hour. Or is that more fresh?
Hmm.
Should we
We'll
just go
find
hunt
out.
something?
You also
Well,
have the option of going through their dumpsters if you want to look for bones there too.
Yeah, those aren't fresh. Maybe
Did
they
someone-
are.
Did someone give me an anti-plague?
Yes,
Oh, I...
both
Yeah,
both
you
purple
gotta consume
pox.
it immediately, otherwise it expires within 6 seconds.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
so...
It's Reed grabbing from the past. Oh crap! Got to drink this.
I remember Gatorade, but it tasted awful.
I was gonna say
It's-
something stupid and say maybe Lucky Bones with like bone dice, and we just bring back some bone dice. But
These seem fresh.
Oh,
enough.
I'm sorry. It was not 5 gold pieces. It was 1 gold piece.
oh, thank God!
I was going
How
like,
does
why
that
would
work?
bones be that expensive?
How fast you want it?
Creamy
Yeah.
bones.
Paying for them. So that's what 3 silver each and remainder
Mhm.
1 for
Yep,
1
yep.
person.
So you don't make the fortitude saving throw until the next day.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, there's a plague thing.
So
Um,
the thing that's going to happen is you get a +2 item bonus, and Disco's going to give you a +2 circumstance bonus on top of your roll. Because if you
I will
go,
be treating you all.
yeah, if you go to the next stage of this poison, it's going to be a bad time.
Yeah.
Or, excuse me, disease.
Ba-da-ba-ba.
Yeah, but
Alrighty.
you've got 1 gold piece worth of bones, which is 4 bulk. There are a lot of bones. So
Are any of these bones fresh?
yes, they're all fresh. They were all freshly
Okay.
butchered. Victoria shall now receive a +2 circumstance bonus check to prepare the bone oil.
Ooh, neat. Okay, so
Give me
I
guidance
can-
as well.
I can just pay for it fully.
All right.
Yeah.
So
And then
that's
you add a
3
+1.
hours and 1 gold piece.
Paid. So I guess now we can go back and
Mhm.
prepare them.
Yep. So you said you wanted anchor root to pick out the lucky ones, right?
Yeah.
Cesare is still there, glowing.
Oh, we forgot the bath salts.
It's okay. And I take out one of the fungi oil and just waft it in their direction to see if they wake up.
That was... What is that? What?
Good morning, Cesare.
What? Morning. It was morning when I fell asleep.
Well, good morning. I need you to identify this, and I show him the fungus oil, because if you don't, that's what you just smelled.
Oh,
Ah.
what else? He's going to immediately identify it. He says, like, oh, this is Micandrian oil. This is necrotic. This causes necrosis. Why would you give that to me?
I didn't know it was necrotic. Well, I will cure
I
you
gotta
later.
take a shower. He just leaves.
Wow, that's the fastest I've seen him go.
I did it. Ankoru,
Hello, friends.
how are your hands?
I washed them.
Hmm.
The green came off. I returned my friend to the forest.
Probably
Sure
better
he'll be
off.
happier there.
We just dump like a huge bag of bones in front of Anchor. Be like, "Can
This
you
chicken
pick
comes
up
down
the-"
from the roof.
Dear God.
Oh, Anchor, you might want to get that chicken in your room or somewhere. Not here.
Chickens belong outside.
In the jungle, I don't think so, but it doesn't seem like it exploded yet, so maybe that's a good sign.
Oh, dear. What happened to you two?
Mushroom men.
I feel dumb.
Oh, Super Mario Brothers?
Yes.
I will treat them in the next couple hours, but Ankoru, can you
Yes,
tell us which bones are lucky?
I certainly can. And she picks out a couple.
Ooh.
Now you will need to carbonize them.
We burned them.
Carbonize by burning, yes.
Yeah.
And then when they're sludgy, you make the bone oil.
Sludgy.
Yes, it's a
Are you
good thing
talking
you...
about the marrow?
Yes. Yes, that is correct. It is a good thing you didn't boil them, because boiling them would have ruined them.
I like to imagine just like, all right, we're boiling them in town to bring them back. Save on time.
Guess let's get started.
Figure it
Pretty
out.
slow.
Okay.
Is there a kitchen somewhere here?
Oh
Or
yeah, there's
laboratory?
there's a kitchen at the campus, the campus eatery. Or you can use Cesare's room or Ignacy's room.
Well, Shizura did. He's taking a shower, so.
Yeah, he is. He's in the shower. His door is open too. He ran right out of there with his towel and everything.
Oy vey.
Which is his room?
What?
This one.
It's
So-
this one.
So as you get in, the smell of moonshine is overpowering, and you see there is a lot of alcohol in the student's dorm room. And he
Oy
has
vey.
he has like a lot of yeast and stuff over here. He's got bags of unmarked herbs over here, and he has this huge pressurized still with a big faucet.
Uh-oh.
This is quite an operation that he has in his room.
Maybe we don't use his room. This looks like there's a lot.
We are breaking into another student's room?
No,
No,
it was
no.
open.
Oh, it was open? Okay, she goes
Yeah.
right in. Oh!
Wait, Anchor.
Yeah?
I said it's open. We're not going to touch anything yet. This is not our
No.
room.
No touch. Look. Look.
See with your eyes, not your hands.
Look.
That's
She
what we're
climbs
told.
up. She climbs on top of the still. Look.
Anchor, make
Anchor,
sure you
get-
don't drink anything. I don't think you're old
She's up
enough.
on the thing. I'm
I
looking.
grab her. I
my
grab her. Anchor root,
Yes.
please look with your hands. I mean, your eyes. Your eyes. Your eyes. Your eyes. Touches everything.
Be
You know what,
kind,
Anchor?
Rewind.
Let's check out my room while our friends go take care of this.
Okay. Yeah, she follows Disco, so the three of you can do your thing.
Does he have like tools that we can use to process the bones?
Nope, but you two, you have the alchemist set. And you have this room, which is specially designed for brewing and whatnot, and breaking things down. So you get your +2 circumstance bonus. You may use crafting or nature, your choice.
Yeah, I should have done this before, but I will lay on hands on Somshu.
I'm fine, but thank you.
Just like, I feel myself. No one else.
Is it a blind roll?
It is going to be an announced DC of 17, so you can make it openly. It's going to take 1 hour, though. So this will be your 4th hour of activity for the day.
Okay.
Wow. Is it? Am only I doing it, or can like?
I will assist.
Yeah, there we
What do you
go.
need?
There's the teamwork.
Handover.
So, a sister, go first. DC 20 for that +1.
Is it just a flat D20?
Nope, it is going
the
to be
skill.
either nature or crafting, depending on Victoria, the roller. What is Victoria going to use? Crafting? Then you have to make a crafting Somshu.
Blind or public?
Public, because the DC is announced, DC 20 for the +1 assist. Failure.
No! My stupid!
That
Stupidity.
My
one,
stupid!
it's always the one that gets you. So you're trying to help Victoria, and what you're actually doing, you begin rearranging the bones into like a house, and you just smile at Victoria, going like, "I'm helping."
Just gonna sit in this chair.
Oh my God.
All right. So
As
Yeah.
you sit in the chair, it collapses,
Oh Christ!
and
I'm
you
gonna
see
continue sitting in the chair.
you begin to pull out all these different like devices, one of which looks like a glass tube, and there's like herbs in another, and it's just like the chair was a front for something else.
I'm not moving. I'm just gonna sit among the front of totally legal substances.
Yep. All right, Victoria, you are successful. Also, this person is standing on what seems to be the largest bong you have ever seen. It is like the size of a medium-sized creature. This is very elaborate.
did you say bomb?
It is, yeah, like a bong for drugs, or it is like an opium kind of like inhalation device with like the little tube and everything.
I heard a bomb, not a bong.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mispronounce things all the time. It is not a bomb. No.
It is.
No.
At first.
No more exploding. Yep, so you get the bone oil after the sludge and everything. It's been 4 hours, and you have all 3 ingredients.
Oh, the oils for caterpillars and the mushrooms are just squeezing it?
Yeah, that's it. The bones were the hardest thing.
I can imagine.
That's gonna make. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I think we got the oils in.
Yep.
Well, we gotta
That's-
find Anchorroot. Oh, there
Yeah.
she is.
And
She's-
let's go get this.
She's in Disco's room. Jumping on the bed.
The sacrifices one must make.
I don't even sleep there.
Are you two having fun?
Oh, I was gonna show Anchor this cool wolf fang we found in the woods,
Oh.
but they went to jump on the bed, so I let them jump on the bed.
Talisman.
Hmm.
Yes,
Oh,
bones
is-
are very powerful. You just see the chicken as it looks in the window at you all, making eye contact.
Divine Lance, good.
Do it! I dare you!
I would not. This world is cruel and cold. I'd rather not. Um, I turn to the party members. Is it done calcifying?
Yeah, pretty much done. All 3 oils done, and here they are.
Calcifying bad.
All right, sorry, carbonizing. excuse me.
Carbonizing, yes.
Take a look. See if this is all correct.
Oh, it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. You got everything correct. Now we can do the ritual.
And
This
can I
throws
ask
all
what
3
the
vials.
ritual is about?
Oof. Secret ritual.
Mm-hmm.
I like to imagine Anchor throws all 3 vials in the center of this room, and a portal to a realm opens up. Ritual done. Good night.
Wait, oh my god. So once the heroes, you return to the Spire Dormitory. You have all 3 oils, and Marima is going to take them and a string of tiny bells made of cold iron. So let me get Marima over here, your resident mathematician, aka Chaos Magnet. And she has all these little iron bells and everything that are jingling in the hallways, and she says, "Ah, good. The task was not too difficult for you. Thank you, my friends. This will be a wonderful ritual." Where's Cesare?
I think he is
I'll
cleaning
get him.
himself of deadly poisons or something like that.
I'll check the bathroom.
Yeah, he's in the good bathroom. You guys have the bad bathroom.
Oh, so he's not here?
No, he's not there.
Okay. I'll
He's
go
in the other
opposite
bathroom.
way.
Oh god.
If he's sleeping
Ah!
in there, I swear.
He's not sleeping. He's vigorously scrubbing.
Cesare.
And he shouts from the closed door. He says, "Don't come in here."
Cesare.
Just like you go there. Yep.
We need your assistance.
Yeah. Do you open the door?
No, this is privacy. I've learned this.
Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, Cesare doesn't answer from that door, but Ignacy does, and he says, like, "What the hell do you want?"
I walk out, and Cesare and Ignacy's voices swap over the course of the day.
No.
I'll go to the other. Cesare, are you in there?
He says, like, "Yes, don't come in here."
Oh, okay. We need your assistance,
No.
but it has cool alchemical things.
Marima can do it.
Okay, I guess I'll go be touching your alchemical products in your room.
No, don't. Don't sit in my chair.
And I close the door, like, to emulate, hey, I'm going.
I swear, if you've touched anything in my room...
Nope. You're
Excuse
here now.
me,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
No time for a
He's
towel.
pixelated?
Yeah, he's pixelated because he's not wearing a
Oh,
towel.
This is great.
That's
This is a
right.
great tag.
This is like a real college dorm.
Yep.
He walks right in and says, like, "Who the hell left all this bone slop all over my moonshine
This
equipment?"
is like The Sims.
Like The Sims. I apologize, Cesare. I was
My
in a
hookah
very-
chair!
Your what chair?
My hookah chair! I mean my
Sorry.
regular chair. Go away.
I'm telling
He locks the door.
Professor OT. No. Okay.
But yeah,
We're waiting outside for you.
Oh, he's just a druid. You know how it is.
oh my god, you get a hero point for knocking druids. Welcome to the group.
You've done it. You've said the secret passphrase.
You're in.
You're-
All right, so yeah, let me get everyone else here who's gonna do the ritual. Bird. Whee.
No.
No.
Aw.
Reed, you have no idea why they're so frightened of this little chicken.
I mean, it's cute. That's all I can say.
I dare you to pet it then.
Yeah, bells made of cold iron. Once the 3 oils are prepared, she begins explaining the concept of the bells, which are called gremlin bells.
Wind veils. Okay.
Do you know about gremlin bells? She asked.
I
Nope.
probably don't. Does anyone else?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Think of them as a ward against certain types of fae. This will help keep them away from our things.
Oh, do you mean like the fate that we found on campus yesterday?
Oh, exactly. Yes, we've been having a lot of trouble with fae lately, and I don't understand why. Some old tales indicate that gremlins fear and shun hanging bells of semi-precious materials such as silver and gold, although most bells lack any genuine gremlin-repelling power. Most gremlins believe this superstition and avoid strings of valuable-looking bells. That's why we have wind chimes and everything like that, because they were... You know, they came from the original superstition, and most people hung them up in their houses without even realizing it. But the gremlins still believe it. Now, let's see what we can do to help out the Mugambi. They usually only work because the gremlins believe that the bells ward them off. So it's kind of like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Alright, so this is going to take an hour. And she begins setting up everything right here in the dorm. And at this point, Ezzy's going to walk in and say, like, what are you doing? Do that outside.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
No, it's raining outside. I don't want to go outside when it's raining. We're doing it here.
What? Rain is great. I'm gonna run outside.
Oh my... Child!
I hope this isn't a window.
Child, you will get your death of cold. That is not a window, that's a door. Yes.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
That's fine.
Shamsu, you want to play some chess?
Yeah, sure.
Oh god.
What is chess?
What
Well,
is
you see,
chess?
you move this, this.
Yeah, so they start setting up the bells and everything and ward the area off. And protecting it from influence of the First World. Basically, it just makes fake creatures feel uncomfortable. And as you're setting up for chess and getting ready for dinner and whatnot, well, people begin to pack it up and say, like, thank you very much, friends. And Marima says, like, now, you don't look so good, so make sure you get some sleep tonight.
I'll be sure to. I don't feel so great either. Disco, wasn't there something you could do to help with
Yes.
my gum?
Both. I will help tonight.
Thank you. You're the best. Disco
I
will never
try.
die.
There's a scythe, like a Damocles blade over my head, like, I'll never die.
Disco just watches everyone else die. He just watches it all like a timeline wash over him.
Oh, yeah,
That's it.
I think I'm gonna actually be curious because, like, I've never seen one of you before.
Yeah. You
That's-
see a creature made of gnarled bramble tree trunk, and it's almost like green and pink sheen, and a black shard out their chest.
It's very telling about this academy because I didn't question it at all when I went on an adventure with you.
We are all inclusive here.
Yeah, it's like, oh, yeah, it's like hyena people, people, tree people, cosmic being people. Sounds good.
Cosmic, and I look toward the sky. Oh no, I'm from space.
Uh,
But yeah, I will treat the two of you with medicine the best way possible.
yeah.
Thank you. Tree health.
I'm actually look around the campus for anyone else that can cure diseases or treat diseases. Because I think
Yes.
8 hours will be independent for one person, right, Ramble?
Yeah. This person is willing to help you.
Professor OT. I
So
love
it's like-
this man so much.
Hello, how are you
He does
doing?
not love
Dear
us.
Lord, what is wrong with you two children? What have you been doing? It's just like they need take them to the nurse immediately.
Oh,
That's
Oh.
right. We're at a school.
you were at a school.
There is a medical
will-
facility here.
I'm sorry, we weren't shown this. I think Chesray skimped on that during the tour.
Cesare,
Normal
open up
for-
immediately. How dare you?
Our purple spot's normal.
What
so
the
she's-
hell is that? Is that Sheriff? Get that out of here.
No.
You have a
And-
flammable device right next to it. Was that a pressurized still? I want this all out of your room immediately.
Let's go to the nurse.
Yep, to the nurse.
Yeah.
And we were never here.
What is happening in this dorm?
Nothing.
Spires for
Yeah.
slackers.
Oh no. We're the
He was so
Hufflepuff.
nice and kind, and now we made him angry. We made him so angry. He was so kind. He was like, there's no mistakes in life. Just, you learn as you go. Now, you kids and your damn poisons.
I mean, he's
Yeah.
concerned.
Come on,
That's a
Jen.
good kind of concern.
That is.
Yeah, but you get to the nurses and whatnot, and with Disco and the nurses' help, you get your +2 circumstance and your +2 item bonus from the anti-plagues. You may make a DC 18 Fortitude roll and add 4 to it, and that will count for your roll for tonight. And we'll see if you advance down the track or if you're cured. But they are not letting you go back to the dorms until you are cured.
Hey.
Samshu, you may return to the dorm in the morning.
My spots have gone away. Yay.
Yep, you could take away your stupefy.
So, wait, should I give a +4 in total, or +2 the anti-plague and +2 again?
+2 from the anti-plague, you can check that, and +2 circumstance bonus.
Okay.
Yeah, because you dragged the anti-plague to your token, Samshu didn't.
Okay, let's see how this is correct.
Yep, you're cured. The stupefied goes away, and in the morning you can go back to the Spire dorm. But there was no way in hell this man was letting you stay at the dorms while you were sick like that, and spread it to all the
Aw.
other students.
Oh yeah. Cesare probably had a good reason to go take a shower. In his defense.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
I never asked, can Conrasus get disease?
We'll find out.
It's just like this whole time he was immune, but because he saw the symptoms in you, he started mimicking you because he thought that's how you were supposed to act.
That is wild. I love placebo effects.
Yes.
This is fine. I'm also sick. Cough.
Despite having no mouth. Alright, yeah, and we can go right to the next day if you'd like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I can't get out until I'm healed, so
Mhm.
rude.
I would say that the nurse's quarters to make sure I help out.
Oh, she is very appreciative of your help. And in the usual spot, you see some new people. Or some old people, as the case may be. Because Ignacy and Tawanzi are going to be meeting you for the Emerald Boughs.
I specifically run faster by Treasury's store.
Yes. You can actually see that there is a notice on the door to, to stay out for at least 24 hours due to ventilation.
Oh boy.
Because he did not do everything in a well-ventilated room.
Ah,
Well, he could have stayed in my room. I would have offered that at least.
Tawanzi looks like she's about, 500% done with her 2 kids that she has in her room, and she says, morning. And Ignacy says,
morning.
Good morning. Yes, good morning. Oh, wow. Look at you 4 looking so primed and primped and ready. I must say, I'm very impressed with how some of you look.
I'm wearing
Yeah.
3 pieces of clothing right now.
That's very
tiny strips.
fashionable for the jungle.
Fair enough.
Good night. Forgot about that. What other tasks are we to perform today?
Well, let's not get into that right away. Tell me, how have you been enjoying yourselves at the Magambia? He asks.
It's been interesting. I feel like it's a learning experience, but I am loving the area.
Well, there were a lot of mishaps and events in these few days. It's interesting.
Ah, yes. Mishaps, you say?
It's been a very good learning experience.
We dealt with a lot. And I point to the loose feathers of the chicken that's more than likely nearby.
It's stalking you.
Mm-hmm.
Goes well, hopefully no mishaps today. As you've no doubt gathered, we're here to task you with your assignment for the day. Our ever-thoughtful colleague Essie suggested that each of us petitioning to join the 5 different branches of the Magambia take turns in requesting your assistance. Oh, that Essie. The big sister I never asked for, and never wanted. Strands of Glowing Dawn here, and I are hoping to become a part of the Emerald Bows. Or Bows, or however it's said. Our field of study is the world as it is. We study communities, people, and events of the present day, if you will. We're like modern-day archaeologists. There are some people who feel that simple observation and investigation make us the Magambia spies, but that misses the point entirely. I'm a spy, he whispers into Disco's orb.
Scared for a moment, but okay.
Today, I'd like you to help us deliver mail.
oh,
That sounds like fun.
It's not
that's something
fun.
Emerald Bows usually do?
No. And they're not secret messages.
Huh.
It's not a flashy task, but it's vitally important to members of the local communities. If you find that you have the time to listen to people and are very willing to share news with those engaged in crucial public service.
Are they here or within the city?
Oh no, Tawanzi adds. Many recipients are far outside Nabantu, so I rented elephant birds for you to ride for the day. And she steps over to a large silk sack, bulging with food and odd-looking creams. I've also packed you snacks for the trip. Some hot coffee, spare umbrellas, dry towels, fresh socks, muscle bombs, and she just goes through a checklist of all the things that you may need, but probably won't need because she's an over-worrying mother that she is. Then she suddenly stops, pulling a toy elephant covered in sticky webs out of one of the bags. Zavani. Sorry, one of my children was eager to help pack.
Oh. Are we to take the toy elephant?
It's for you.
Um,
Zavani, you cannot just put useless things into their equipment. They need to do this task. Go back to the room.
goodbye, Zavani.
just scampers away. I'm sorry about that. He likes to help.
No, this is fine. I will take the elephant. Is this what we're riding?
No, elephant birds, and she points to
Oh.
the elephant birds roost nearby. And they are docile, flightless birds that are large in size and used to being ridden as mounts. So you don't need to do any riding checks. And there's one for each person.
Thank you for...
Even characters who have never ridden one before get the hang of it very quickly. It's like a bike.
Huh.
So the basket contains 24 letters and parcels all jumbled together. And Ignacy and Tuanzi know that they're asking a lot of you to help sort out the mail and everything. But that's going to be your task for the day, for as long as it takes.
But it has to be done today, correct?
Yes, it has to be done today. Absolutely. You have to get the secret messages out there. Please, I'm counting on you. Okay, bye!
And I'll just huddle with the crew and just repeat everything Ignacy whispered into my audio hole.
Your audio port.
Yeah, I don't have ears. My far ears.
Okay.
I guess a good idea before we leave is to spread these letters out and see what is the best route to deliver all of them.
Yeah, we need to sort them as well.
Correct. It's 12.
Mm-hmm. There are 12.
Do they have like locations where we need to deliver them?
Yes. But they're not real directions.
Ah.
Are you prepared?
Depends.
Some are
Salt and
unclear
water.
directions. Some are descriptive addresses. Some are double deliveries. And then finally, some are deific missives. One letter is
What?
addressed to Gozra, deity of wind and weather.
Oh. That's easy.
Another letter is addressed to Nethys. And another of the deific letters is addressed to Mazulade, Imperial Lord of Stewardship Community and Snakes.
Mhm.
So you have these 3 letters basically in your hands, meant for gods.
So
I mean, we all know that gods are real, so they can obviously read messages. So, as someone who doesn't follow any of these deities, I think we should find someone who knows at least more about them. And maybe they can tell us how to forward these messages.
I don't think
'Cause
gods live. I don't think we can really deliver it to them personal.
well, you know how gods are. They
No, I don't.
well, we can't really. Obviously, gods know more than we do, right? So maybe they can know things without having to read them, but they still need to know that things need to be known, right?
Well, maybe they already then know what's written and we don't need to deliver it.
But we still need to confirm that. I think that's our task. We need to know that they know, so that we can pass that information on. That the information is now known by those who are meant to know it. Anyway, I think we should go find. There's probably gonna be like Gozray. He's not too uncommon, right? There's probably gonna be someone around here who knows more
We'll
about
probably
him.
find a druid
Yeah,
or a cleric of a nature like
I'm gonna
Circle.
talk to Chidra.
Yeah.
Everyone grab your nose plugs. No, I'm sorry.
Oh my god. It's just, this is what it's become. It's just become no druids.
Well, I don't know. This started, and I'm like, cool. I got a hair point. I'm gonna
I'm
gonna
gonna
push
feed
that
into
button.
this as much as possible.
I'm gonna push that button until I get a new treat.
What do you mean I could get dual class? What?
I guess
yeah.
while they're doing that, I am gonna try to look for maybe like coded message in the where they're supposed to
Sure.
be delivered to.
Yeah. You
Like,
can.
are there a bunch of capital letters in random places?
There are.
Ooh.
The unclear direction letters have illegible addresses due to terrible handwriting, quote unquote. But maybe if you give me a society check or decipher writing check, you can see where they actually go.
Let's do it.
Because Ignacy doesn't seem like the sort of person who would write sloppily. All right. Yeah, you figure one of them out. And it involves basically a method for the deliveries that someone is trying to ask for help, but they can't do so directly because of the Asphodius Consortium. This is the second time you've heard about these people. And it mainly has to do with human trafficking in the area and the points at which that they use to transfer people, and suggestions on how to stop it.
So I'm gonna just stop walking and be like, guys, I think there's a lot more going on. And I kind of like start pointing it out to them. Like, Jesus, we delivering letters to human trafficking.
Oh, what? Sorry?
To stop human trafficking.
To stop, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we would get those messages to deliver. But yeah, that sounds better.
That's a little sad though.
So wait, are you telling us that if we open all three of them, we can solve the human trafficking problem by ourselves?
Well, no, unfortunately,
Oh.
because Geb is a nation that depends on raising humans as cattle to feed their population of ghouls and zombies and things like that. And when the Bagambia, so close nearby, as well as other nations like Nyx and Alkenstar and whatnot, sometimes people are abducted and never heard from again, and it's very sad.
Oh,
It looks like
end this.
It looks like Ignacy is trying to help those people by delivering some of these letters.
All right, let's get these letters delivered. Jesus.
Yeah.
So, what are you
That's a
doing
big part,
first? Are you doing these unclear direction ones to try to help people, or are you delivering the god letters first?
We should probably start with the help letters.
As much as I love the gods, they say what? God helps those who help themselves. Let's
Yeah,
go
big
save some
fan of the
people.
gods, but-
All right, so now that you've deciphered the writing, I need you to succeed at a diplomacy check to gather information for who these letters go through exactly once you're
Can
in
I aid?
Nabonto. Yes, DC 20 to aid, and it will be a
I
diplomacy.
am
No.
not well.
Well, I
I'm
rolled-
trained at least in.
I rolled, yeah.
That's
hidden,
okay.
So we're good.
So that is a critical failure
Oh,
for a
boy.
DC 20 help roll. So that's going to
I'm
be
not-
a -1 to the roll. However, Samshu, you
I'm getting annoyed.
believe even with Reed interfering, you still are able to get the letters off successfully. And you feel as though the Asphodius Consortium is going to have a bit of trouble getting people out of the area, much less onto ships. So you think you've done some good.
Yay. We did good, guys.
Yeah.
We delivered the
Even
mail.
Even with me trying to stop you.
No, you didn't. You
You
didn't stop.
helped.
You
You
helped.
helped.
You helped.
Totally, you helped.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would never tell you didn't help.
All right.
Uh,
So what's next? The delivery, the descriptive addresses, or the deific messages?
I'll let you guys handle this one.
Yeah. Again, I think we should go talk to someone who bit more knowledgeable. Like, can I roll religion, for example, to see like what I know?
Absolutely, yes.
Because I think I would have some information about ghost rages.
Sure.
Because
Yeah.
I like nature in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you have the basics of what you need, and you think that the first letter addressed to Gozra, deity of wind and weather, you're going to have to attach that letter to a kite, fly it up in the air, and then cut it free. That way he gets it.
Yeah, I mean that was legit my first like thought. Like we should give it to the wind. Like let's just let it go. But yeah, putting it on a kite and like actually sailing it off. Yeah, that makes some sense. I say as like I just sound insane. Like we should just mail it to the wind. That's easy. Gods are easy. They know everything.
Easy.
And the best part is we can just say we tried, and I mean, hey, the letters just flown off. But yeah, as for the other ones, Nethys, he likes libraries, right? So like, should we? There's definitely someone we could ask about that. Otherwise, my instincts just tell me to hide it in a book.
There is a library here.
Yeah.
So
And
if you
the
want,
last one was an evil guy, right?
nope, not evil. Stewardship, community, and snakes. Imperial lord.
Oh, snakes. Okay.
Snakes
Yeah.
are evil. Evil.
So you may give me a blind roll religion to figure out what to do with the Nethys letter.
How do blind rolls work?
So if you look down at public rolls right before the dice tray, there's a little pull down menu. Yeah.
Oh,
Blind-
so it's blind.
GM. Yep.
Oh well.
No. Nope.
Okay.
This time, you gotta get it.
How do? Because I select a blind GM
Blind GM roll.
and I press the skill in question and I roll it. It should come out as. Oh, okay. There we go.
Yeah. Now you done it. All right. So the second letter addressed to Nethys. Basically, 5 different spells must be cast at the letter at once within the same round.
Interesting. Let's give that a shot.
Well, there's only 4 of you.
Yeah.
No. We have Professor OT. We can ask
Professor
him, bro.
OT is eating lunch with his wife in his office, and he just
He
sees you
loves
guys
us.
coming by.
He loves us.
Yeah. He's on lunch right now.
We tell him to
gonna-
quick set this letter on fire with magic.
We should ask our fellow students. I wonder if Ankarut is busy today.
This dog finds you.
Holy crap! Is that Kung Fu Panda?
It's
I mean,
Eros.
hello.
hi.
Are you also a student here?
No, I told you 3 times I've dropped out. I've been hanging around campus.
You use
Seems like
magic.
you're still learning.
Well,
I'm
Eros,
mad.
do you find anything to do, or are you just lazing around?
I'm not being lazy. I'm learning how to control my magic. That's my number 1 problem. I have so much of it, it's difficult to control.
Oh. Can you cast 5 spells at once?
I can cast 1 spell at once,
Okay.
and there's 5 of us.
Oh, there is. Everyone get in a circle.
A circle? Oh, okay.
We're gonna cast a
Do-
spell. At
Do any 5 spells work for this?
That's a good question.
That
If we
that
have to
is
cast
what your paladin said. 5 spells on the letter at once.
5 different spells or just 5 spells?
5 different spells.
Yeah. So I could try lay on hands, maybe.
That's a spell. That's a
That
focus
could be
spell.
stabilized. But it has to be a dying creatures, or maybe not. Maybe light.
Light will work.
Telekinetic projector.
That will work.
I only have lay on hands and mage hand.
Now let me see.
I can do Mage Hand, and I have Dancing Lights.
Those will all work, but they have to be
Heroes, what do
different.
you have?
I have
Oh.
heal, burning hands, mage armor, detect magic, shield, and a few other things.
I'll just do sigil, by the way. That'll be
Yeah,
really
sigil will work.
nice.
Do you happen to have any spells that won't burn the letter, just in case?
Yeah, I'll, hang on. Ray of
Do you
Frost?
have light?
Better? Yeah.
Well,
Maybe-
better.
Maybe
Just
something else?
kill it.
But you said you don't have you have too much magic, right?
I have too much.
Why not use a spell that is, I don't know, very harmless, like a guidance or something that doesn't damage anything?
But I don't get to pick my spells. They come from my bloodline.
Okay, so are there any spells like help from your bloodline, or
I don't think so.
Tell you what, Fred. Did you get one of these cantrips, the innate spells, from when you were first admitted?
No, remember? I refused to do the test.
Heroes, I don't think you're going to be a hero anytime soon.
Well, at least
I
let me
also-
help you.
Can you get someone that doesn't
Yeah.
that knows a spell that doesn't cause harm?
Detect magic doesn't cause harm.
That sounds great.
You know what? Perfect. I apologize. I just don't want to burn someone's letter by accident, you know?
Yep. I'll
Alright.
show you. I am useful.
I never said you weren't useful. You look like a very capable individual. And that's coming from a person that doesn't have any eyes.
He just pokes your orb.
Ow!
All right,
Please
so
ask-
what spell are you casting on the letter? Because I'm going to ask you to press it all at once.
Okay, so I'm probably gonna do mage hand in that case. If I can't use lay on hands on it.
I'll use light.
Because it's the only one I can.
I will cast light on it.
Everyone has
Isn't Light and
a...
Dancing Light's a bit too similar.
It should be fine, it's different.
You know what? I'll do Forbidden Ward. How about that?
Can you cast that on a piece of paper?
It says a target or an enemy. I can really
Okay.
hate this piece of paper.
An object is not a creature.
Well,
I mean,
it's a
Dancing Light
creature.
is
It's an
also-
ally or enemy.
It's got to be
Um,
something you
Just
can
figure-
cast on an object.
Okay, let me just make sure I have something else I can cast on an object.
I mean, I can't. Dancing Light is not on an object, so I don't have any spell that I can cast on an object.
And this one says creature. Okay, light is the only one I can cast on the object.
It'll be fine.
All right. Are you ready?
Does everyone have a solution?
Yeah, I'm doing sigil at least.
Okay.
All right. On the count of 3, you're going to post your spell in chat.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. All right. Dancing lights, light, mage hand, sigil, and detect magic. The piece of paper begins to glow and winks out of existence.
Ooh.
That was amazing. Good job.
Maybe we can do the same thing with a person.
Who the hell are we working with?
Oh God! It's happening again!
You,
Oh, no.
I gotta go.
He's on fire.
oh.
Poor
Is
lad.
he one of them chosen ones?
It must be. how terrifying to be immediately ignite on fire.
Yeah. Well, I think we could probably end off up with the ghost ray by like strapping it to a kite or to one of those eagle birds, elephant birds.
I don't think they fly.
They can't. What?
They are
No, yeah, only
flightless.
ground.
Oh, that makes sense.
It's a big old emu.
Oh, that makes so much
Elephants
sense when she was
don't
talking about
fly.
riding.
The birds
Elephants
do.
don't
It's very confusing.
What do you mean? Elephants just need to flap their ears and they fly.
Oh
Just
god.
an elephant birds. I was like, oh, cool. We get flying mounts.
I'm glad
really
this is
hoping to
actually
fly, too.
working out like you are college students and you're just figuring out life. This is great.
Nice. Ah. Oh, it was just one of those like.
Oh, you know what we could
This
do?
is a fantasy world. I don't know. This might
This
be
is a
normal.
fantasy world and everything
Origami
is
frogs,
still
elephant
terrible.
We can give the letter to Gorum to the chicken to fly up into the sky.
I don't. Do you really trust the chicken though? From what?
Bark,
I
bark.
don't.
Father, why don't you accept me?
Hello, chicken.
This. Do you ever watch Billy and Mandy? And how
No.
Billy like rejects the spider son he has.
I'll be anything you want me to be. I want you to be dead.
Ah. Ah.
Oh my god.
Maybe we can ask some of the other students if they have any invention that's probably like a balloon or kite that can fly on
Yeah.
its own.
I mean, yeah. A kite shouldn't be too difficult to find or
Okay.
make.
There is
but
in
yeah,
fact one student flying with gliding wings right now outside the
Nice.
Spire dorm.
Victoria, didn't you talk to this dude? I think he's at the sun at this area, right?
He crashes into a bush.
Uh-oh. Immediate rush to check on them. Are you okay?
I'm fine. My wings have seen better days, though. And he gets up as you help him.
No, we need your wings.
What? Why? What? Trees
we
were
want
not.
to deliver.
Trees were not meant to
What?
fly.
No,
Oh my
are you meant
gosh.
to fly?
Yes. My heart wishes to fly. My soul. I didn't
So
mean
why
to drag
can't
your
trees?
token. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. So why can't trees?
Because that would just be silly.
My dreams are crushed.
Oh yeah. What are those wings made out of?
Oh, and he looks at his wooden wings and says, "Oh, good point. I didn't think about it like that. I don't believe we've met. My name is Hybrim," and he introduces himself to all of you.
Hello, Hybrim.
Hey.
I am Disco.
So why are you trying to fly?
Oh, it's because it's the best thing ever. The exhilaration, the feeling, the rush.
You know, I get that. I get that.
Falling?
Well,
Well,
falling is part of it. That's half of it.
That's true. How come no one appreciates swimming? Like diving to the depths of the ocean. That's pretty nice too. You don't have to fly everywhere.
Yeah, we can already swim.
The sky is the final frontier. I must explore it.
Well, if you're out there exploring, would you mind delivering this letter for us?
Delivering? It's just like, who's it to?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you, but you don't really have to do much. You just have to go as high as you can and then kind of let it go. I promise it'll end up where it's supposed to.
I can do this for you, but are you certain the letter will be lost?
Well, it won't be lost if you know that the person it goes to go find it.
I suppose so, but that's a lot of faith for a letter. Are you sure?
Oh, that's the premise. You see, we've got an assignment that's all about faith. So we just have to believe that the recipient of this letter will find it, which we have already seen one weird miracle today, so we're pretty sure this will work out.
Are you sure you know how mail works?
Are you sure you know how gods work?
I do not.
There you go.
All right, he'll take the letter from you and he'll set up his wings and he's going to go up into the air and do exactly as you said. Yeah.
I will cast light on the letter.
Okay.
Just in case.
Yeah. He'll do exactly as you say, and with his wings he will shoot 50 feet up in the air and start soaring, and then when he's high enough, he will let the letter go.
Okay. In the sky, do I still see that glint of light?
It flickers out after a moment. As if it suddenly vanished.
And I'm still concentrating on it, correct?
Correct.
That is cool. All right.
And he'll come back down with the wings and everything and make a semi-good landing and say, like, I did as you asked, but I'm certain that the letter is lost to the wind.
I don't think you realize this. It's gone to its right recipient. Thank you, friend. Albram, if you ever need help, please let us know.
Ah, yes. I wonder, and he starts to look at your body, if I made wings out of that wonderful exoskeleton of yours.
A scythe appears.
Oh, no!
I can show you where to get more trees like me, but not my exoskeleton.
How light and durable are you?
I'm not light at all. I am durable, though.
Yes, I see I must pay closer attention to the new students. You are most interesting people.
I think what I'll do...
May I have just one arm? Just walks away.
How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. I can show you where I got my exoskeleton from, and you can pick from the wood there.
Alright. So, it is not your body? You're like a hermit crab?
Sort of. I think that is the case. Because this is me, and I point at my orb.
He seems to be struggling to understand.
So if my body is just... Read, Victoria. I don't know how to explain myself.
Well, I guess you could say that that orb just controls the entire body, right?
Yes, this is how I function.
Can we slot your orb into another?
I haven't tried that before.
You don't know a lot of things about yourself.
Nope.
Maybe we can try some experiments with that.
Disco is dead soon. I like to imagine you take the Konrasu orb and the minute you unplug it, it's like...
Oh no.
It's like, where's the off switch?
Why is Disco not turning on? Why is Disco not turning on?
I just wanted to restart. I updated to Windows 11.
That's your first mistake. Maybe another time we can do this. We have letters to deliver, 4 in a day.
Yes, one left. At least for the gods.
He will bid you farewell and resume his flights.
And we'll thank him for his help. So which letter is left?
The final letter is to Mazulada, Imperial Lord of Stewardship, Community, and Snakes.
Yeah. Let me try my religion check on this one as well.
All right.
Yes.
I'll give you help.
This one actually has instructions with it.
Oh yeah. My instincts were snakes.
Yes. The instructions are enclosed in the message. A short request that a new canal wall be strong and reliable must be transcribed onto an egg, then fed to a snake. It further notes that the snake's refusal to eat the egg is a bad omen. Fortunately, yes. So, the first thing you're going to need is you're going to need to write the entire message onto an egg and then try to feed it to a snake. And depending on whether or not that snake eats it, will be an omen, which you will also have to write down. This one has a lot of steps. That's why I had instructions.
We'll start by finding an egg, I guess, and we kind of look out for the chicken that's close.
And also ask some of the students here if anyone has an egg.
Now you want the chicken. Remember, they're bad layers.
I mean, yeah, if it's wandering around, it's probably a bad layer. It's not like the chicken's just gonna lay an egg on command, I guess.
Mm-hmm. We can also ask, the kitchen, because they would have, fresh eggs, right?
Mm-hmm. Maybe.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. We should go there.
All right, so you want to go to the dining hall?
Yes. And we'll ask the lunch workers there. I require a fresh egg, please.
And they ask you how you want it prepared.
In shell.
Hard boiled?
No. Just egg. No, you don't have to prepare it. I just want the egg.
Oh, sorry, I'm back.
No sweat.
So
It's-
we need to insert the message on an egg and let
Yes.
the snake eat the egg.
The
Correct.
entire message must be inscribed onto the egg, and depending on whether you feed it to the snake and if it accepts the egg or not will be a bad omen, and from there it gets horribly convoluted with more instructions.
How big is the message?
It's a regular letter. So there's a full page that needs to go on the egg.
Oh. Oof. Hmm.
Can we just write it on the egg, or do we need to carve it into the egg?
It needs to be on a quail egg, which will be small enough for the snake to eat.
Depends on the snake. You might find an ostrich egg. That's easier to write on, at least.
But it must be an egg-eating snake
Yeah.
that act
That's
as
true.
divine messengers. Fortunately, Nabantu's shrine to Missoula has such snakes available.
Well, whoever has the smallest hands should probably try.
Whoever has the steadiest hands should try.
What if we get a large egg and then shrink it somehow?
Oh yeah,
Has-
that's true. We could make it the size one.
Has to be a quail egg.
What if we get a quail egg and enlarge it for a minute and then write the message on it?
That would work. Yes.
What if you make your sigil the entire message, and then put it on
Oh.
an
it
egg?
can only be the personal mark of the mage?
What if we raise the quail egg into a quail and then the snake eat the quail? Without living inside?
It's already getting
I'm kidding.
horribly
I'm kidding, of course.
complicated.
What if? No. What if we take more than one egg? We take part of the message and just put it on an egg, and then another egg, and then another egg.
I like it.
Why not?
What if we glue pieces of the letter on the egg?
Oh dear God.
Or if we glue the eggs together.
I think the idea of several eggs is good, because that's nice towards the snake as well.
I think so. Obviously, squeeze as much as
For
we
each
can
egg.
into one, but
Lots of
Alright.
ideas.
Yeah. So if anyone has another idea, otherwise I think going to ask for more eggs is good. Because I mean we can try and put the whole message on one egg, but I feel like
It won't fit.
yeah, or we can't write the whole thing like that. But we'll see. Yeah, I feel like as long as we give it to the same snake, I think it works better at least if we give it to the same snake. That's at least
I think that might be the best case.
one message, yeah. I mean, I guess we can start by trying to. Okay, so if whoever has the best, what would writing be for skill? Would that be society?
You can just say that you write it on the egg, which is fine. It's not going to require a check or anything like that.
Okay. If I were to like,
Cafeteria? What?
no, so if I were to like try and write the whole message on like the small egg,
Yeah, it would
and I
be
would
fine.
use like a small ink pen or something.
Mm-hmm.
Would it fit on the egg?
It will, but it's going to
The
be
whole
very, very tiny.
Ah, okay.
So you just write small.
Hmm.
And we're confirming that the kitchen does have quail eggs.
Oh yeah, they have quail eggs, yes.
Okay.
Now you need to go to Nambutu Shrine to Missoula and find one of the egg-eating snakes that they have that act as divine messengers.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So let's go there to start.
All right.
So the steps are go to temple, find snake, tempt snake into eating egg.
Yes. So, when you come to such a shrine, you will see a recent community project resulted in a lot of prayers. So,
Ooh.
the shrine snakes, unfortunately for you, are not very hungry today because they've been eating eggs nonstop. Everyone's been praying to this god.
Hmm. So we need to tempt the snake into eating the egg despite being full.
Or find one that hasn't been fed yet.
Oh yeah, that's probably a good point. Maybe one's extra shy and doesn't want to come out, so we can find.
So we can
Yes.
just look for the ones that are looking, well, not like they have an egg inside of them.
Oh, that's easy to tell. They're pretty small snakes, and the eggs themselves are pretty small as well, so you can see which ones have eaten and which haven't. So you can give me a nature or perception to find such a snake.
Let's do perception. Public at all?
Blind,
public?
because I have not announced the DC. When I don't announce the DC, it has to be blind. We have.
I thought I did blind.
That's okay. That's why we're practicing.
Oh.
It's
I don't
okay.
know white sometimes.
No. Try again.
Hmm.
Don't worry, we'll figure it out.
I think it is. I click the toggle, then I have to press the chat box. I think is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Because it doesn't. Yeah.
Is Disco looking too?
Here, snaky, snaky, snaky.
Yeah. So yeah, you start doing the samshu, and one of the priests looks at you with like this very stink eye, going like, "What are you doing to our snakes, our sacred snakes?"
We're looking for a hungry one, so we may feed him a quail egg.
And Reed, while you're looking for the snakes as well, you're just like kind of brazenly turning them over and whatever. The priests are getting very worried about you guys, and they're thinking about kicking you out. And Victoria manages to find such a snake that is interested in taking the egg. So you
Right.
have a snake
want-
that hasn't eaten an egg yet.
Ooh, okay.
Do
Anyone
we
have
have an
manual
egg?
handling?
Yeah,
You
we
have the egg. You have the message written on the egg, so you're.
Yeah, open up, little buddy. Hope you're hungry.
It
put it
looks
in
at the
front of-
egg, and looks disinterested in you.
Try somebody else.
Yeah.
Tree, feed the egg.
Yeah, maybe it's gonna think you're. Maybe we should bring the snake to the egg.
Yeah, maybe we should put them.
They don't like us touching the snake.
Yeah, we'll put it somewhere else on the ground.
Okay.
Can
You
you-
lay the
yeah.
lay the egg on the ground. The snake does not go near it.
Yeah, no.
Nature check or recall knowledge to see if I would know why the snake would not want to eat the egg.
I mean, the message mentioned that if the snake refused to eat the egg, then that is a rejection and a bad omen.
yes, which is why I don't want a bad omen rejection.
Yeah. We refuse the bad omen.
Snake, why you reject?
Okay, you know exactly why it's rejecting it. You haven't set it up properly because these egg-eating snakes are meant to steal from the nests of quails. And it's
Oh, yeah,
not
that
in a
makes
nest.
Guys, we gotta put it in a nest. We gotta make a nest and then get a quail.
No, we find a nest with other eggs. Toss the eggs out.
So
Disco,
you
can
may-
you?
You want it?
Go ahead.
Disco, maybe you can like simulate a nest with your hands.
I don't think he's here right now, right? Yeah.
Tony might have stepped away.
Um,
He gets phone calls.
Yep.
So I shall need a survival check or a crafting check. If you wish
I
to
am-
construct one or find one in the nearby forest or jungle.
I
Excuse me.
am okay with those, but not great. Is anyone?
I can do crafting.
There we go. Works for me. I'll go
Yeah.
try to gather some twigs and stuff for him. What do quails use? Do we need feathers?
Maybe. You know one person that definitely had such a bird in their office that they summoned with a staff.
Professor OT?
Yeah?
Oh, hey. Who's over there eating with his wife?
Yeah?
Professor
well-
OT. Oh,
No, you're at the
I'm
temple
just
right
gonna
now.
go check with him.
Yeah. You can leave the temple, yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go. Just wait, guys. You try and build a nest. I'm gonna go check with him. How it's proper.
Let's build a nest. We got this.
Okay. Did you
Alright.
give me some sticks?
I got sticks. I found some feathers that may or may not be quails.
All right, let's try.
Yeah.
I will not be assisting him.
Make sure to mute yourself. Please do not eat potato chips into the fucking microphone.
My apologies.
Yeah, thank you,
My
sir.
son is grabbing candy.
That's all right. All right, so that is good. And Samshu, you are quite certain you did get the quail feathers and whatnot and everything together, and you build like this nice little nest to put the egg in, and the snake does take it. Meanwhile, Reed, you're going to Professor OT's office, and he's just finishing lunch with his wife and everything, and he greets you and says, "Hello, child. How may I help you today?"
I was just wondering. Do you know what a quail's nest looks like?
And he says, "Oh," and he pulls out a book because he is an avid bird watcher, and the fact that you have asked him about a bird means he will not shut up now. And for the next
That's
hour, he bombards you with facts about quails and pictures and shows you like all his books and everything and how many quails he's found within the last year, categorization of quails and their laying and everything, and he just fills your mind with useless information.
I'm somewhat happy because this means that, oh, now I know. Now I'll never have to ask again. But yeah, that's
Yep.
That's what
One
I'm
out
like.
of
"Yeah,
many
that's great."
birds.
I'm just nodding along, like, yeah, that's good. That's good. That's great. That's nice. Oh, that's cool.
Yes, but he's a bird enthusiast, and his wife joins in because she also shares in the activity.
Oh, how lovely.
You caught us on a good day when we were both here together to explain this all to you, my dear. And after an hour of this, you see like the rest of the party coming back and everything.
That's great. We all learned something today. Like, I feel like, I don't know if it's just me, but I often find myself stuck in these kinds of conversations.
I am also in real life.
Like,
Yes.
yeah, going over to a friend's house and just talking in the hallway, and then sitting on the floor in the hallway. Then like, can I leave?
And you're just
sometime?
nodding and just like, mm-hmm.
There's one of two things. Either A, I'm the talkie, or B, I just don't respond, and eventually people get bored with me. So
So as you try to leave Reed, Professor OT and his wife invite you to go bird watching with them now that they know you're
Oh.
interested about birds.
That sounds like a great idea. When I'm not busy with schoolwork, you know how it is being a teacher and all, but yeah, I'd love to learn more about birds.
Oh, absolutely. We would be happy to bring you along with us.
you're too
Like-
nice. Rip it off like a band-aid.
Yeah, I'm gonna, I like the unwilling ornithologist. But I'm sure I'll yeah, they're nice. I don't know much about flying creatures. It's good.
You don't
to-
know that much? And his face just positively lights up. Oh, we can show you so much, child.
Yes, I'm will. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to change my potential Viking dedication to bird watching.
We're watching the
Bird.
ornithology. I get it.
Every spring break is just everyone else partying, but you just see Reed with this this couple. Yeah, it's just like doing bird watching. It's just like I could be getting drunk right
Binoculars
now.
from the bushes.
Yeah,
She's just too nice to say no.
yeah.
The nicest
That's how it is
Viking ever.
sometimes. The
Yeah,
sacrifices you'll have to make. But yeah, I'm just gonna jot that down.
Yeah. Everyone's back together and everything, and Reed's head is filled with useless bird facts all about quails.
So, Reed, did you get anything useful? We managed to feed the snake.
Oh, I learned so much, but I'm so happy that you fed the snake without me having to actually digest what I learned.
You talked to Professor OT about birds, didn't you?
Oh, well, yeah.
And
One
don't-
thing ended up to another thing, and I think, yeah, I feel like I might as well be part of the family now.
You're lucky that you got away in such a short amount of time.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't spent much time with him. It was pleasant enough, and his wife as well.
Yes, almost too pleasant sometimes. It's
They're so sweet.
somewhat exhausting, really. Vroom.
But so you fed the snake. Does that mean we're done?
No. There's a
There you
letter
are.
addressed to you. Dramatic music.
Oh.
To YOU?
One letter turns out to be addressed to the heroes themselves, or rather, the Magambian parcel deliverers.
It's
Well,
me.
this is us, right?
Yeah?
We're-
We should open this, I guess.
As you open it up, the Mission Impossible music starts playing as Ignacy narrates the following.
Dum,
Oh,
dum,
it's gonna
dum,
self-destruct, isn't it?
dum, 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 dum.
The letter inside describes how a previous group of initiates misdelivered a parcel a few weeks ago, and the angry grandmother writing the letter eventually realized that the package never reached her granddaughter and is furious as a result. Should you accept it, ask your fellow initiates and fix the postal mistakes as part of your duty for the day, and that should resolve the situation happening between the grandmother and her granddaughter. This letter was self-destruct in 3 seconds, and you just see it start to erupt in flames, and there's just this big black cloud of smoke.
I mean, to be fair, we just stopped human trafficking, so I feel as if delivering to Grandma might be pretty easy.
All right, prepare yourself for
Think
the most
you're
convoluted
underestimating the
and
grandma.
complicated letter yet.
Exciting.
So, in order to find the source of the issue, the parcel that was delivered must be sent to the correct street, is currently at the wrong house, and the resulting argument has already become the talk of the neighborhood. The parcel that was in the person that the parcel was intended for, Nidhi, obviously wants the parcel back. The woman who received the wrongly directed package, Jatia, argues that since the venerable Magambia had given it to her, as it was the consequence of the misdelivery, the package now belongs to her by right. The object of argument is an incredible Mox stained glass lamp. It's kind of like a Tiffany lamp, which undoubtedly costs a lot of money to both purchase and deliver intact. How are you getting this lamp back?
Force, stink. Let's think about this.
I do have good old sleep, but we'll keep that in the back pocket.
Oh
for
dear
now.
God, it's just like that's our sleep.
Good old knock 'em out.
It's worked twice.
It's been very nice. That's how we
You could-
managed to handle the chickens.
You could try talking to her and convincing her to give it up.
I'm not that sociable.
I mean, I have a 6 to diplomacy, so that's a thing.
Oh,
You could do that.
All right, we'll talk with her and see. You know, I think that's step 1. Step 1 is talk to person and not put them to sleep yet.
It's like
Step 2 is sleep.
step 3. Step 2 is
Steal.
you send the disco to talk to them.
Disco does have
Think.
really good rolls for. You've been rolling really good for not having tons of diplomacy.
I do my best.
So Ignacy
Anyway, I guess
pops
we'll-
out of the bushes and says, like, these are all great ideas, and then pops back in.
You. All right, let's go talk to a very ornery person.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Get $1,000 lamp.
Her, her 1,000 gold lamp. Her address is easy enough to find and whatnot. Like I said, the neighborhood's all talking about it.
I do want to stop before, and I'm like, so guys, are we going in this asking nicely, or are we going to go in this and try to convince her that we're here to take the lamp because it's the law?
What?
Well,
Are we going to be like,
I
you
would go
should
with
be a
the
nice
law
person, or are we
approach.
going to go, you're going to go to jail if this doesn't happen?
Both are valid.
I feel as if somebody else already tried to be a nice person to her, so maybe we go with the you're going to go to jail method.
All right.
Do we have anything to display? I
Baby.
don't know. We show them this small
The
child
beads.
and say, "You will make this child cry if you do not give us back that lamp."
Beads. Show her the beads.
Yeah.
You can do that. Yeah, you can do that.
So I guess I'm doing the talking.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
All right.
Jatia is happy to have you in her house, and she is so proud of this unintentional gift. She feels no shame at being accused of stealing it, and she pleads to the good nature and fairness to get her to return it. And basically, she shows it off to you. She serves you tea and whatnot. She gives you cookies and everything. And it's just like the centerpiece of her home right now. And she's just absolutely delighted that you have stopped by her house just to see it.
Yes.
You can
Oh.
tell that this woman eats the attention.
Yes, I will not be accepting tea or cookies. I'm gonna try to get right to the point. I'll be like, I understand that this is a very nice lamp.
Oh, it is
But
the
you
most
must understand-
magnificent lamp. And would you believe that the Magambians sent it to me?
That's why we're here, actually, to correct a mistake, sadly.
Oh, what sort of mistake?
I'm sure you've been told to where this was supposed to be delivered somewhere else.
Oh, of course. But it was delivered here. And by the
Yes.
law, it is mine.
That is not the law, I'm afraid. And also, it was paid for by somebody else, making it theirs, regardless of where it ended up.
Which makes it a gift for me.
That- It's
No.
not a gift unless the person intended it to be a gift, which it was not intended to be.
Intention is irrelevant. Possession is 9/10 of the law.
And the other 10th is intent, which you don't have.
I can live with
Yeah.
9/10.
You
Hearing this is 9/10 of the law. Disco's gonna stand up,
Okay.
and this is a fairly small lamp. Yeah.
Oh, it is a Tiffany lamp. It's like a little lamp with little stained glass on its thing and everything. It's pretty fashionable. It's nice.
How about this instead? And Fiesta will go into Fiesta. Wow, wrong character.
What?
Disco.
What's happening?
Fiesta runs through worlds and suplexes the lady.
Oh my god.
How about I offer you this in exchange? And I will take out.
the crystal from his chest, he kills himself.
I will take out my scythe.
Okay. And she looks at it and says like, "Oh, a weapon!
This shard is made of meteorite.
Oh my
Way
god,
more
please!
expensive.
No! She gets down on her knees! No, please! Don't kill me! It's not
What?
worth dying for!
Well, okay. And I put away the scythe, and I pick up the lamp. Thank you for being a civil servant.
She just starts bawling. You come into my house. You threaten me. The Magambia will hear of this. Let's go on your permanent record.
We
I didn't
Aren't
threaten you,
threatening
though.
you?
I was
Who's
going to exchange
offering-
this.
You took out a weapon and threatened me.
To exchange, do you not want?
Wow,
the
it's
exchange?
almost like like your intents were different. Aren't you happy that he didn't intend? Like his 9/10 of intent wasn't to stab you.
All right, so
His-
I'm good.
His
That's a good argument. I'm going to need a DC 18 diplomacy now. Or
boy.
you can use deception.
I have
Oh.
more diplomacy. Is it okay? You said it what it is. It's public.
It's announced, so you may make it openly.
Eh,
So she's not convinced.
I will give
like
you my
I'm
hero
holding a
point.
spear. As I say.
Okay.
I'll give you my hero point if you want to reroll it for a higher number. Was it
Okay.
18 to?
It's DC 18, yes.
Yeah, I'll give you my hero point if you want to reroll that.
Oh no, I have 0 charisma. I'm not very
Oh my god.
this is our only chance. Reroll it.
okay.
I will forego my hero point for this session.
Oh
Ooh,
dear god.
thank
So
you.
she begins to consider your words, and she says, "Oh, well, I suppose you're right. If I did not accept the intent, I can't accept the intent of the other intent that was intended for the intention, and I must intend to give it back. I see now the error of my ways."
Oh wow.
I intend to go sleep after hearing that, and I leave.
It's
Just
just
as
like,
intended. And
and as she watches you all leave, and she stands by the now empty table as she throws herself against the wooden door frame and everything, as she looks out and reaches out for the lamp and then closes her hand, she says, like, it was so good while it lasted. I'll visit you.
I have to go visit the people who intended to purchase this.
Amusing though.
Like we could just tell her where they bought it. You can buy one of your own.
She'll never be
better
able
one.
to afford it.
Oh,
So you bring it back to this very old grandmother whose granddaughter bought it for her, and she's just like, "Oh, thank you so much. You don't believe how much history is actually attached to this one little lamp. This is one of the lamps that was brought back from the war against Dayhawk, and it has existed in our family for so very, very long. It may not have strong magic within it, but it represents a great part of our culture and our society, something that I hope to never forget, with the sacrifice that so many people made by instilling their souls within the weapons that destroyed Dayhawk and freed the Magambia from his influence. Thank you."
You're welcome.
We should have came here first. We could use the backstory.
Clapping, like a little tear comes from.
It all
my
works out in the end. It all works.
Yes. So, I believe you only have one letter remaining. And that's the one with the descriptive addresses.
Take care of that.
All right. So, it's a rural area. It's far from the city and it doesn't have a standardized address. Instead, this parcel has unhelpful directions in place of addresses, such as Chikwa, who lives up the road from the creek, or no one in particular, awful case. You know this person. His mother, Irene, knows this person, but they're from the city and they grew up here and then they moved on and get married. They live with their in-laws and many children. They have 7 dogs and an ostrich and 4 cats, which I told him will steal the baby's breath, but he wouldn't listen. And Ignacy's handwriting just goes on and on and on until the point where you read, he has a shrine to Gozra in front of his house. But
I think is this the equivalent of like a bad Google Translate?
Yes. But half
So
the way.
we can't.
Go ahead.
Oh, so I think in the case of Google Translate, the names are most important because those can't be translated. That's just what I wanted to say.
That is a good point. And it goes on to say the condition of his house looks like a lump now.
Oh, yeah, we can't know if that's the truth.
So,
funny.
You mentioned names. How well do you know the people around here?
No.
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 Ghost Ray, yeah, Ghost Ray, yeah, we know that one.
Yeah, we know Gozra. We just delivered a letter to him.
Yeah. We should have included that in the mail. Like, please help us find your temple or your
We
shrine.
helped you, Gozra. Now you have to help us.
Yeah.
All right, so
Scratch our back.
So, it mentions a lot of landmarks.
Let's go
I'll say
looking.
this. Oh no, that doesn't do much for me. No direction does not help me.
So what we could do is, since this is like maybe out of this town, but still somewhere around this town, we could split up and like ask people on the street if they know these people that are mentioned.
This is a rural area outside the city.
Oh.
No.
Let's look for a map. There's got to be a map somewhere.
Okay.
See if somebody somewhere got a map. We
Yeah.
gotta
Well,
look
if-
for a landmark on there.
If names are mentioned, then yeah, maybe.
So a map costs 40 gold.
How much
Oh,
would it be
what?
to look at a map?
So there's no
we have
directory.
browsers.
There's no directory in the jungle like a mall, okay? You're not going to find the "you are here"
You
with
are
all the department stores of the jungle clearly listed out with all the paths. That's not how it works. You'll need a survival check.
Ooh, I can do that.
Yep, the DC is 15. Just like there's an orange Julius over by the man's house. So yeah, you basically do a survival check and you realize all the landmarks that Ignacy was droning out about and whatnot. And you get to delivering the package. And it takes about an hour, but you manage to find his house. The most helpful bit of advice was the shrine to Gozra out in front.
Ah, yeah. Imagine.
So I believe that's all the letters.
We have done it. And all it took was us threatening a lady and just kind of threatening a snake, but yeah. I don't know. Not a lot of action.
Yeah.
I look
good.
towards the bush near us that's been trailing us for all this time. And
Yep, Ignacy is
So-
there.
did we deliver all these messages appropriately?
Yeah, you did, but you left the elephant birds back at the college. Why didn't you use them? You would have gotten it done faster.
Cardio.
They can't fly, I'm sorry. They're too disappointed.
and we got to see people without drawing attention. Isn't that the point of being a? And I go up to him and whisper, "Spy."
It says like, yes, you are most wise. We should do drugs sometime.
I do not know how to do those things.
Chemicals are wonderful. I can make all kinds.
I'll keep that in mind, Ignacy. Actually, and I take out the fungus oil. Can you make anything with this?
Yes, he immediately takes it and puts it away
Not
without saying
drugs.
anything else.
Not
Too
drugs,
late.
like something helpful. Helpful.
Too late.
Helpful.
We'll get you high.
Backseat.
Once again, helpful.
It's helpful for me. I call it a studying aid.
Okay, Ignacy. Thank you.
It's gonna make Adderall.
The
will
most
remove
useful
the
thing to
fungus
a
oil.
college student.
I'll remove it from my inventory.
Yeah. You have given this little gay boy drugs.
I hope this will come back to haunt me in unimaginable ways.
It may. Alright, guys, so what did you think about the session this week?
Fantastic as always.
I'm really thankful it was very chill because I feel like introductions are the hardest, but this
yeah.
one it was enough craziness. It was not too little, not too much.
That's right.
I do like that this campaign has like less combat. It's not like, all around the combat. It's just like, hey, you're doing stuff and sometimes combat happens. You get like
Yeah, I was kind of worried because everyone started doing like sense motive and like try and recall knowledge and like talking to the enemy, and I was like, I only know how to stab. I'm going to stab.
Listen,
I-
it helped.
And you convinced that lady to give up her thing without having to, cast sleep or stab her. So
Oh, that yeah.
What you did was recall violence.
Yeah.
And you crit succeeded.
It's not a question, it's an answer.
Like I'm the paladin. Like I must stab.
And didn't a man ask you for your answer first thing?
True.
Hehe.
So, when we come back next time for your next day, I believe it will be the Uzjante assignment.
hey,
Any-
my favorite.
Any guess what they will ask you to do?
Something about history.
Read the book.
Maybe.
Oh, wait. It's got to be like a dungeon crawl. They're going to have us go get some artifact.
That could be in the future.
I guess we'll see, though. I am excited, though. This has been
I am as
great
well.
time.
This sounds fantastic, and I cannot wait to partake in
I'm glad-
library work.
It will be similar. I'm glad you're enjoying it because that will be your last assignment for the preliminary week, and we will finally get to chapter 2.
Does that mean level 2?
Maybe. We'll see.
By chapter 2, that doesn't mean book 2, that's just chapter 2 in first
Correct.
book.
Chapter 2 of the first module.
Nice.
We just now found the troll in the dungeon.
And after that will be your introduction ceremony.
Oh.
Man,
We get to get our houses.
you get sorted by the sorting hat.
Oh, so we don't get to pick. Oh, cool.
No, I'm joking. Okay.
Okay.
You do pick. You do pick.
Okay.
You pick a
would've been
major
cool
and a
though.
minor.
Nice.
Yes. That's why you're getting
I want
all
one.
these assignments to introduce you to what these people do in the world.
I suppose I'm just imagining, like, I want to learn about the past. So, like, cool, you're going to make spells.
What?
What?
I-
Okay.
Drugs.
No, I don't want to do drugs.
Drugs.
Crying.
But you're doing
Crying in college.
Yes.
Doing drugs.
Nothing new. Nothing new.
Oh, God. Well, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and thank you for joining me.
Thank
Uh,
you.
Had a great time. Thank